Yeah, just say it all over again.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say that. Let's just repeat everything.
Yeah, just repeat the part where Rico started coughing, and then we'll take it from there.
All right, so Garlic Jr. No, just kidding.
This is why Garlic Jr. sucks. No. I think that's like one of the other things that you hear from Rico a lot.
Yeah.
This is the Zheroes Podcast.
Episode 11.
Yes.
I
it is.
think.
No, it's episode 11.
It's 11. The other one is a spin-off.
Roll call.
Yeah, I made roll call. Oh,
Roll call.
It's me, Aaron, the T Swizzle.
And then we got
what's it called, air horns over here, Fred. Pew 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 pew.
Yo, what up?
Fred, otherwise known as Deacon Rap. Follow him on YouTube and Instagram and buy his album. He picks up
Yes,
strippers.
please. Yes, I do. Because I'm an Uber driver and I picked up one today. And I didn't know what to say, so when I saw on the ad that I had to take her to Sugars, I'm like,
Roll call.
Yeah.
I'm here. Me,
Oh, I forgot.
Rico.
Yeah,
The guy
not
that
here.
talks a lot and gets angry about things and then gets mad at Fred and then apologizes and then feels bad and then Fred says something and then I get mad again and it's a never-ending cycle of friendship.
Still a
And
better
John,
story
he's
than
here.
Twilight.
Fred,
Hello.
shut
Yeah.
up!
And last but not least, we have John. I think this is the most active everyone's been.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
John-
welcome.
John, you couldn't join us on the BS Adventures. What happened? Where were you?
I was making a building.
A building of what?
It was a lab.
Who told you to do that?
What kind of lab?
Meth
This
lab.
is a lab where that good blue shit comes into handy.
Oh, it was a lab where they make
Better be.
teleportation implants, for my games.
Teleport. Oh.
He's making games so we could play them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. We should, is it going to be on the PC?
Yeah, I think we got a build right now that everyone can play.
John is a
Ooh.
game designer.
I'll play
Red.
it. I'll record me playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Fred is an Uber driver / WAPA. And
Yes, I am.
Aaron works at the slave corporation Amazon. Driver / What do you do, Aaron?
What do I do over there?
What do you do all the time that drives you crazy?
I pack.
You pack.
I literally have a conveyor of items come down to me, and then I take the box, scan it, and then I take out each and individual item, scan those, and then I have to box each and every individual item for 10 hours straight, standing up on my feet.
Do you ever see
Hunched
anything?
over.
Do you ever see anything fun, or have you just stopped caring?
Oh. Do I see these things? I see a lot of things, John.
All right, here's some dildos. Okay.
Dildos. So I've seen double-sided dildos. I've seen anal plugs. I've seen vibrators, bullets. I've seen kinky stuff. I've seen edible underwear. I've seen full BDSM body, the actual rubber body suits. Like the latex bodysuits and all that kind of stuff.
Woo.
I've seen wolf dildos. I
Yes.
don't know what the fuck that was supposed to mean,
Hmm?
but it's a wolf dildo.
Yes.
I've seen I've seen cock ring / anal plug, so it's a cock ring and an anal plug at the same time.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah. So and it was metal. I don't know how that was supposed to work, but it was supposed to work.
Hey, So I'm waiting for
I've
my
seen.
butt plug to come in.
All right.
Gonna have to talk to customer service about that.
I hate working there so much.
All right, and me, I wash dishes, and it really sucks because I'm always up to my elbows in water filled with just residue of grease, and and it leaves this oily texture on my skin. I'm like, go away, and I have to sort through food, and you'll be surprised how much people don't eat their food.
I know, right?
What
Just
the
some
hell's wrong with
bullshit.
you? Like, this is a good burger, and I gotta sort through it. It's all through my fingers. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you'd think they'd throw it away before they gave it to you.
And
Or
no,
eat it, bitches.
you why do that when you can toss it into the tub?
Yeah.
Right?
But you know what? I stick with it because it pays the bills. That's all I do.
Okay, wait. Rico, I know you're like a dishwasher, but have you ever had to deal with any like annoying customers?
No,
What?
no, because I stay in the dish room. I don't go bust. Fuck that.
No, like okay, but you used to be a manager. Have you ever had to deal with any annoying customers?
All the time. And then I got fed up and I told him to fuck off. Just
Who's
Who's
breathing
breathing?
into the mic?
1 sec. I had to get a wire.
Damn it. Damn it, John.
when I was a manager at Domino's Pizza, it was the most miserable experience I've ever had. Because people will complain about anything. And it's just I just got fed up with it and I get sassy. Like they call on the phone like, hey, how can I help you? And they're like, oh, I wanted to order a pizza and it's like 15 minutes before it close and I'd be like, what was that? And I'm like tapping the mute button. Like, what was that? You're breaking up on me.
I
Click.
hate it when people did that. Like I used to be the manager of a pizza restaurant as well, and then it would be like 15 minutes, 10 minutes before it closed, and then we would get calls like for deliveries or pickups, and I'm just like, no, just tell them. I'm like, fuck that. Tell them no. Tell them. I'm like, I'll do 30 minutes before close, 10, 15 minutes before close. No, fuck that. We're not doing anything. You have to. I mean, we'll do pickups because I mean that's all right, but we're not doing deliveries. Fuck that. They can come to us.
Fuck them.
Yeah. So wait, what's like the most stupidest bullshit you've ever had to deal with?
Life. No.
I mean, just don't be a slut.
In the
Don't be a slut.
job or
In the job, as
Fred, I'm
dealing
not.
with people.
I know what he talks about when he asks it the first time. You give me a second to
Okay.
think about that one because I worked there for like 2 years. So who's
Same
peeing?
here. I was pouring sweet tea.
You're taking a piss on the pocket.
okay, so the
There was
biggest
a-
piece of bullshit I ever dealt with.
Fred, I asked Rico,
It was
but yeah, you two guys, I guess.
Oh, sorry, Rico, you go first.
I'm gonna hit you, Fred. Probably the worst thing I dealt with is just okay. So like a lot of pizza places have like specials, like oh
Yeah.
get this and this combo here. The thing though is that they're specials, so you don't get it automatically. You have to ask for it, and
Yeah.
people would get so mad when I'd be like, "Oh, you want large pepperoni? Okay, let's see. Oh, it's gonna be like $13.52. What? What? I thought it was like $7.99, and I was like, "Oh, would you like the special or whatever?" And it's like, what am I supposed to do? I can't. Like, you gotta ask for it. It's a special. Like, and I'm talking about like over the phone, right? I'm like, if
Yeah.
you knew it was that much, why didn't you say I saw that commercial where if you order a blah blah blah? Like, no, you didn't. And then they'd be like, well, that's dumb. And I didn't speak to a manager. I'm like, you're speaking to one. They'd be like, well,
What is it?
just
For me, the stupidest thing I've ever gotten into with a customer. I wasn't the manager at the time, but it's the most bullshit thing. And it was about balsamic vinaigrette.
out.
I wanted to kill a white bitch over balsamic vinaigrette because she orders a salad. She wants balsamic vinaigrette on the side. I say, okay. Balsamic vinaigrette to other people out there is a dressing that looks brown. And at the very, very bottom of it, if you leave it alone, it'll build up like a residue that just like sets at the bottom of it. It's kind of like a very dark, dark brown compared to the light brown of the actual vinaigrette itself. But when you serve it to people, you shake it up, and then all of it like blends together, and then you give it to them. I guess this chick just wanted to do the blending process herself and shake it herself, because when I gave it to her, she was just like, This isn't balsamic vinaigrette. This isn't it. This isn't balsamic vinaigrette. And I'm trying to tell her, I was just like, man, that's balsamic vinaigrette. She's like, but it doesn't have the brown stuff at the bottom. Where's the brown stuff at the bottom? It's not there. And I'm just like, ma'am, that's balsamic vinaigrette. We shake it and then give it to you. So all the brown stuff at the bottom is now floating around. And she's like, I don't believe you. I want you, could just give me another balsamic vinaigrette. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just do it again. So I did the exact same thing. I got the balsamic vinaigrette, and we normally just, because we have like a little like ketchup bottle, except it's filled with balsamic vinaigrette, and we shook the entire thing. So I can't just show her the bottle, but I can put some more in there. I give her some more balsamic vinaigrette, and I'm like, there you go. She's like, this still is not balsamic vinaigrette. You're not giving me what I want. And I'm like, ma'am, if you literally give it like 10 minutes, you'll start to see it all settle down at the bottom, and you'll see that's the balsamic vinaigrette you're asking for. And she's like, I just want to speak to a manager. So I'm like about 5 minutes away from like repeatedly punching this bitch in the throat. So I just like walk to the back. I go up to my manager. I'm like, look, this chick wants balsamic vinaigrette, but she's stupid. She's like real stupid. So I'm going to give you the bottle. I'm going to let you explain to her what the fuck balsamic vinaigrette is. I'm going to go back and I'm going to make pizzas. And I didn't leave the back of the kitchen for like the rest of the night. I was just so angry.
You poor soul.
I was about to get fired because this bitch didn't know what balsamic vinaigrette was.
But my question for you is, why didn't you give her what she wanted?
I did. I
No, you
did.
didn't.
She could have asked for the cure to cancer. I could have cured, but she would have been like, but I didn't see the cure. How do I know? This bitch deserves to die. No, not really. But yes, really.
People, they're so entitled.
Right.
You know.
But I think the thing I hated most being a manager was my coworkers. Those were the most annoying people. I could have dealt with all the annoying customers in the world because they just gotten used to it. But it was just like the other people I had to work with were more annoying than the actual customers themselves.
Yeah. Well, when I was a manager, I was just kind of a prick. Like, because I was just dealing with so much bullshit, and it just being a manager, all it did for me was just train me to have snappy, witty comebacks for everything. So I just became the most like sarcastic piece of shit ever, and it's like still with me to this day. And it's just like, wow, it's like it changed me. You know, it's like I'm not me anymore. I'm like this fucking hardened shell, man. Like, but
No.
that's life, you know. But here's something important. Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah, there you go. Episode.
That's pretty important.
That's pretty important. Episode 127 of Dragon Ball Super.
Now, what happened?
Now I'll tell you.
Boy died.
All right,
What?
shut up.
What? Something about side?
No, Bubble Boy died.
No, he
Who's
didn't.
Bubble Boy?
Oh, Android 17.
No, he
Why?
didn't.
That's a thing that's yeah, he died.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, Android 17 Bubble Boy, he died.
We
No,
didn't
he
see him
did.
turn off the light.
What do you mean turn off the light?
He's
Yeah,
not dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Omnicron.
right. We didn't see him turn off the light. That's right.
He's not dead.
Hmm?
They're just assuming he self-destructed. Watch him just appear out of the rubble
What?
later and do like a blast that distracts Jiren, and then they get the kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like,
It's
didn't
gonna
they
be hit
use
all
the
over
wish?
again.
But
Yeah.
didn't they use the wish the bombs out of Android 17 and 18?
So it doesn't
Except
mean he
they'll
can't.
actually-
You know, he has bombs that he couldn't control, but that doesn't stop him from like using like Vegeta style blast that will explode him.
He didn't.
Oh, that's true.
He just blew himself up. You know, he didn't like fucking set off a bomb.
Yeah.
You know.
Because they were talking about how he self-destructed, so that's why I'm thinking,
Yeah. He blew
Yeah.
himself up. You know, he
I
has
like,
limitless. He could literally make himself a bomb. He has limitless energy just to release it all at once.
Oh, that's true.
I really like that strat. You know, just dying.
He just
Yeah.
chaozu'd, you know. He had to
Yeah.
chaozu.
He tore off the back of his shirt and called it a day.
Tore off the back of his shirt. He wounded Jiren. What more do you want from 17?
Hold up, wounded, air quote, wounded.
Yeah.
He wounded.
All he did was wound the man. He didn't take him down.
Let-
He just
Aaron.
significantly decreased his fighting power.
Aaron,
So
all this time, Ultra Instinct, Blue, Vegeta's perfected Blue, whatever. None of them could actually scratch Jiren. 17 did it.
I mean, give it to 17. The man did it.
17 is the MVP of this whole tournament.
Looks like he's the MVP of the entire show.
He is. Why is it that everything that 17's in that's not Z, he's the best thing of? Like in GT, the Super 17 arc is like the best arc. And it sucks because it's like super short. But it's like the best. And, you know, here he's just the best. The second he shot Ribrianne in the face, I was like, I love you.
I love you.
She's like, I'm going to transform. And he's like, no.
Reminds me of Patrick from SpongeBob.
I love you.
Yeah, that part.
But look. 17 fucking did the sneakiest shit ever of, oh yeah, I don't have energy signatures, so Jiren can't sense me. I'm going to sneak up behind him, blast him in the back. And it worked.
I mean, you forget about that every once in a while.
There's plenty of stuff I forget about the androids because, like, I didn't know or not whether they could get stronger. Like I'm like looking at this whole tournament and I'm like, you could have killed Cell, you know.
That's true.
But like,
and
look,
then,
what?
And then we saw Jiren's backstory. It is
Oh
so
yeah,
generic.
his stupid ass like
Rock Lee.
not
Rock
even.
Lee, no, like Batman, pretty
Oh,
much.
like he had the
No.
Rock Lee hairstyle, like for one frame.
You want to know the most uninteresting characters in the DBZ history's backstory? Is his parents got killed by a bad person, so he wanted to get stronger, and then he found someone to help make him stronger, and they found the bad people, and then the person that got him stronger also died, and so he's even more sad, and he wants to get even more stronger, and then he becomes stronger. The end.
Now, my question is, why isn't the bad man in Universe 10 as a team?
Will we see him later on? Nope, because it's gonna end soon.
Jiren.
Also, no, Rico, continue.
What?
No, you say what you're gonna say.
Hurry
first.
up!
Aaron, please talk.
Okay, so there's
Boats
in
and
the Facebook.
hoes. Oh, okay.
So in one of the Facebook groups or one of the cons, somebody had this theory that the one that killed Jiren's parents is Goku Black.
That'd be interesting.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's stupid. You're retarded.
So I think that'd be interesting. I feel like I want somebody.
So you
I
mean
feel like that
Goku
would be
Black, the guy that wants
mean-
to kill all mortals, would just
I said
kill
what I needed
someone's
to say.
family.
Yeah, he'd go to Tatooine and fucking kill.
Just kill this guy's parents and then leave. Like, all right, that's enough mortals for today.
No.
That's enough mortals. I don't need to kill any more mortals. My 0 mortals plan? Nah, I'm just gonna kill this guy's parents and leave. Yeah, great theory.
Debunking
Hold on.
all the theories.
Solved it. Hey, that's
And
just
that's just a game theory. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Thanks
I
for
wanted
watching.
to do it. We both had it in mind. I know we did. I'm sorry.
now on to something super serious. Can we all admit though that Jaren rocked that fucking bowl haircut?
Yeah, I tell you, he's Rock Lee style.
And
Bro.
did it not like confuse? Did anyone else have that moment of like, oh, he chose to be bald? He's not just bald.
I didn't
You know what
know. I didn't
A lot
notice
of
a
people
Rock
do
Lee
that. I didn't
hairstyle.
know that. I didn't know people just chose to be bald because I have a family friend of mine who's bald, but he chooses to be bald.
Mm.
But like,
Oh.
no, if you look at Jaren's character design, you wouldn't even assume that he could have hair.
He's just a gray.
He's just gray and round, and I don't know what's up, but I feel like they keep forgetting his body proportions during these episodes because sometimes he looks buff, and then sometimes he looks shredded, like like he has abs on his abs, and then sometimes he just looks a little chubby, like a little bit of fatness, and then he's just like super sculpted.
Just like super ripped.
Like I'm talking like Terry Crews, like sculpted.
Now, only if he was in Old Spice commercials.
Am I the only one that would agree that I feel like that we shouldn't have gotten a backstory for Jaren at all?
I feel like it's a little too late to just start throwing in random backstories.
It's just like, some things don't need a backstory. Not everything needs an explanation, It's like whatever. Honestly. Like, because if you're going to give it to Jaren, then you have to give it to everyone. Like, where's Topo's backstory?
Right.
Oh, he's
this one?
he's that one guy.
Like, and not only that, but it was literally just this whole, like, Jaren's been so, like, what's up with Jaren, man? He's just like, all right, now I got to be serious. I'm the only one left. And then 17's like, hey, what are you going to wish for? Like, 17 says the best thing ever to Jaren, and I love it. Because Jaren just asked 17, like, what do you hope to attain with these Super Dragon Balls? He's like, just want to go on a cruise with my family. He's just, are you serious?
Because I have a family.
I thought that was almost like badass thing. I'm like, I love 17 so much. Like, he just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, fuck bringing back your universe. I'm gonna go on a cruise with my family. That's what I'm gonna use my wish for.
I wonder how he's gonna sound in an English dub.
Like his voice?
I know, but I'm talking about the tone and
monotone.
context in which he's speaking.
He's gonna sound like he
monotone.
always does. Like, I mean, you want to know how he's gonna sound? Just pick up the most recent game that has 17 in it, and there you go. Rewatch Kai. That's how he's gonna sound. It's still the same character. It's not like 17 changed.
Mm-hmm. You were
18 still 18.
You were breaking up. I didn't hear like most of what you said.
I'm saying, what do you think he's gonna sound like? Not 17?
Well, I mean, cause like watching the English dub, Wiz doesn't really sound like Wiz to me.
You know it's the same voice actor, right?
I know, but it's like, let me give you like in Japanese he sounds cheery, he sounds happy. In the English dub, he sounds dull and boring, and he sounds like he really doesn't want to be there.
They literally sound the same. In Japanese, he's like, "Oh, Beerus-sama," and then in English, he's like, "Lord Beerus."
I hear a lot of people are giving Sean Schummel shit for his Goku Black dub.
Dude, it's funny because he keeps changing it. Like, go to Xenoverse 2, and when Goku Black first came out, he was like, Goku Black. And then, like, when they released Super Saiyan Rose for Xenoverse 2, suddenly he had a British accent.
And then he's doing it different for the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Like, dude, like, come on.
At least he had a chance to practice.
Like, what I don't like about it is, like, the only thing I don't like about Shenmue specifically with his Goku Black is that it's such a cop-out. Just talk like Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Is that what?
when you watch Super in Japanese, Goku Black is just Goku's voice actor, except just talking regular instead of, like, being super excited about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made it more menacing. When you get Sean Shenmue and he's trying to do this, like, literal different voice, it's like what? Like, it's Goku's body. It's not like Ginyu where, like, you have Ginyu's voice. It's like, no, you should still talk like Goku. You're just having a different mood about it. Not suddenly have an accent. Dumb. But what I do like about it is that he's being a baby about it. Like, he's getting real sassy on Reddit because people are complaining about his voice. And he's pretty much just saying, well, fuck you, I got paid. It's called localization. Look it up. Sean Shenmue's like being a real prick.
Yeah.
And I feel like Chris Sabat doesn't want to say anything because him and Chris Sabat just recently got out of a beef. Like, what was it, like a year ago?
Mm-hmm.
Where they had like a huge beef going on for a little bit. But you know, Shenmue. But Fred, you specifically, 17 is gonna sound like 17 because it's not like we haven't heard 17's English voice before.
I know, but I mean, like, the context, you know, is he going to sound as cool as 17 in Japanese sounds? You know,
He's gonna sound like 17. You know what he sounds like. He's not gonna.
I know. I'm not talking about the. How should I put this?
Fred,
I'm not talking.
You're talking about.
I'm talking about the context in which, yes, the attitude. Yes, I feel like it's not going to have the same effect in English.
Yes. He's gonna talk like how 17 has always talked in English. That monotone attitude of being a cool badass. That's our English 17. It's not gonna change. Like 17 in Japanese is very like calm and cool. Our English 17 is also calm and cool. What's the difference?
Well, I don't know. To me, 17 seems like a smartass.
Because he is a smartass.
But like in Japanese, he's not a smartass at all.
In Japanese, he's still a smartass.
He
literally told Jiren, I'm going to go on a cruise. Fuck you. I'm going to go on a cruise. That's what he told Jiren.
He sounds more sarcastic than, you know, a smartass.
That's what being a smartass is.
Sarcasm is being a smartass, Fred.
That's like saying you're not irritating me, you're annoying me. It's like kind of hand in hand. It's like almost synonym.
Also, guys, we got a comment. Even Jacqueline S says that I should stop thinking about 17's voice. So.
No, you.
That's all I think about.
That's all I think about.
Yeah. Like, I think about the ups and downs, and, you know, I have a tattoo of the waveform on my arm. 17's voice.
What? Oh. I was like, wait, what?
You have a tattoo of what on your arm?
The waveform.
His vocal patterns. And the vocal patterns.
Fred, listen to me. I love you.
You have a recorded, like, voice clip of him when you go to bed?
Mm-hmm. That's I put it on my on repeat, and then I fall asleep.
You know what's disappointing about this?
You have it all chopped up to it sounds like he's saying goodnight, John.
Yeah.
John.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's disappointing about this episode?
Tell me.
I felt like it was really weird how 18 didn't really show any emotion.
I think nobody showed emotion. I think 18 is like...
Okay.
Like,
no, 18 specifically.
Yeah, but 18, but like Krillin didn't say anything, or like.
Okay, well Krillin hasn't even met 17 until recently.
Oh, that's.
But like 18's brother just died, and he's like still watching the tournament.
Yes, but okay, so what? Like, what I'm saying is 18 specifically. Like, I don't care if Krillin didn't react. I don't care if Goku didn't react. I'm saying 18. She just was just like, okay, my brother's dead. Okay, cool. Moving on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody reacted.
I don't care about everyone else. I'm saying 18. I didn't say, oh, did you find it weird that no one reacted? I said, did you find it weird that 18 didn't react?
Yeah, 18's a part of everyone.
I don't care about everyone. That's not what I asked you, you dumb fuck.
Well, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm telling you that Jacqueline's a great listener.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jacqueline, for
She is.
commenting and participating in the podcast. Fred.
What?
Nothing. So, Android 17.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
likely.
Bubble Boy
He's
is
dead.
dead.
He blew up. And you know who came out of the smoke? Bon Voyage.
Who?
That's Bon
Oh,
Voyage.
no.
What the-
From The Incredibles.
Bon Voyage. Mr. Incredible.
Bon Voyage. Incredible.
Mm.
Yeah, it was great. I should make a meme of that, like a GIF.
Mm.
Where after the smoke, you see Bon Voyage
Dude,
come out.
It's a good
You heard it
idea.
here first, folks. But then, okay, so like, I just want to say, I can't stress enough that Goku couldn't land a hit on Jiren that actually hurt him, but 17 did. Just because it didn't really look like it phased him, that's not the point. The point is that he ticked off Jiren because the second Jiren actually got hurt, like just like a scratch, like enough to where he actually has a bruise now,
Mm-hmm.
right? His first bruise. This whole fight, Ultra Instinct, nothing. Kaioken times 20, blue, nothing. Vegeta's perfected blue, nothing. 17 bruised him. And that fucking hurt his ego so fucking hard to where he immediately looked at 17 and is like, fuck you, I'm taking you out now. Like he hit 17 so like there. Okay, so like 17 comes up to him the first time, right? And Jiren just smacks him away into a rock. And then 17 comes back and Jiren does the same shit again. Like, I felt bad for 17 a little bit because, like, he smacked him hard into a rock, dude. Like pop.
Oh yeah, and then like with the punch, when they collided fists, and then like the force of the punch started like ripping his shirt off.
Oh, I thought that was a pretty neat detail.
Mm-hmm.
Like 17 and Jiren, they both punch each other's fists at the same time, and it's so intense that 17's like sleeve just rips. Like, but can we also talk about how Frieza has just become Frieza has become the new Buggy the Clown, where I just show up to talk shit and I get one-shotted and then I'm gone again. Like,
Yeah.
I totally forgot Frieza was in. I forgot Frieza was still in the fight. Honestly.
They want you to forget, even though it's like impossible to.
like it's funny because Frieza just pops out like, all right, I'm done with this. Screw the rules. I'm gonna kill you. He goes golden, runs towards Jiren, and Jiren just knocks his ass out.
Mm.
How are they still in the fight?
No idea. Like
Frieza.
after all that energy, you can serve the whole match. You know, he's just getting bodied, and like everyone else has to save his ass.
I just like it because like Frieza's just getting tossed around like a rag doll. It's like hilarious. Like he's so ticked off. He's just like, I'm tired of getting knocked around. That's it. And then, boom.
Yeah.
And then he's just on the floor like he's pretty much Loki in the Avengers. I will not be intimidated by you. Like just laying there like. It's hilarious. Like, and it's funny because like Frieza just like popped out of nowhere because it's like there's this fight going on and then Frieza's like, "Hey, forget about me." And then it just gets knocked away by like Jiren doesn't even give him the satisfaction of like talking to him. He just knocks his ass away.
Yeah.
Like, you. And as of right now, Goku and Vegeta are just laid out. Like they can't even move. And 17 sacrificed
Yeah.
himself to save him from like a huge Jiren blast, and I was like, wow, this guy has done more to help in this tournament than any of the other people.
I find it weird how Goku's already like he can't move. Like I get Vegeta. Goku's like now he can't move because like
Kaioken.
he deflected his blast. Well, he's already at that point to where he's doing it on and off.
Yeah, but did you not see that fucking hit he took?
Not really, because like 17, Vegeta, and Goku all did like their blast at Jiren, and then the screen went to white, and then all of them were like pretty much down and out.
Yeah, that Goku literally put everything he had left in it. That's why he can't move now. Like that's why that was his ultimate plan. Remember, he was like, "Let's do a coordinated attack," and they unleashed everything, like to the reserves, everything. And that's why Goku was like, "How come it didn't work?" Like that was the first time where Goku questioned it. Like that was everything. That was everything, and it didn't work. So, he's like, before he was running on fumes. Now he's literally on empty. He has nothing. And Vegeta didn't have much to begin with, and now he's super empty. And 17 had like unlimited, and well, we're not worried about Frieza.
You think like he'd throw Goku and Vegeta some energy, since he's like their unlimited power source, because they can do that.
Yeah, there was even a thing saying that why didn't 17 and Goku use the Patera earrings, because it's like, Super Saiyan Blue plus unlimited energy.
It's like they should have like hid 17 should have been like their secret weapon to where like he's hiding the whole match and they can't find him, and then like they're like, okay, yeah, I gotta go, and then he's like, yeah, okay, here you go, get back out there.
Well, you're not gonna reduce the greatest character to a battery pack.
To a mercy man.
Hey!
I gotta go.
Fuck you.
I'm just gonna go now.
You.
I was completely
What's a mercy
uncalled
man?
for.
That hurt.
That was called for.
Fred, be quiet. Be quiet, Fred. Hold on, I have to call Mercy and fucking rebind my wounds. I need a healer.
I need healing.
Mercy, where are you?
You guys are all breaking
I
out.
hate it when I play Overwatch and in the beginning, and when you're in the lobby, just waiting for the match to start, everyone's just like, I need healing. I need healing. I'm just like, fuck off.
Anyone else feel like doing their jobs today? Hello. Hey. Hi there.
Har. Yonda.
Stick to the plan.
Play nice. Play nice. Play fara.
Boop.
That's my
Can't
favorite
stop,
one.
won't
I
stop.
don't know why.
Why are you so angry?
We'll see. Oh.
I'll send you like a location.
Time to accelerate. So the podcast has been reduced to Overwatch quotes.
Yeah.
All right. That's how we're gonna talk for now on.
This episode was just as good as the last episode. So, that's 2 for 2 right now. So let's see if they can make it 3 next week.
Exactly.
Watch, they ended up making them so good they never end. Super.
I want that to happen.
No, Super has to end.
No.
Yes. All good things have to end.
But this Super isn't good though.
All good things have to end.
But Super is not good.
Super is.
But if Super's not good, but Fred, hold on. If Super's not good, then why have it continue?
Because I love Dragon Ball.
If you love it, then you'll let it end.
But if you love Dragon Ball, then why do you care about Super?
Because I want the story to continue.
You know where it ends up. It ends with them at the tournament and Goku fights Oob. That's where it ends.
Like, I want to see what happens, after the tournament. What happens then.
You get GT. There you go.
But GT not canon.
Okay, well, it's still Fred. It's after Z, so there you go. You said I want to know what happened after. There you go.
Yeah, neither is Garlic Jr.
Yeah, but I already seen that, and like GT ended, so.
Like, what do you want, Fred? Go play fighters.
Yeah, but
Go play what?
Go play fighters.
Go play fighters.
I don't know. I can't.
Well, then, too
Oh,
bad.
that's right. He doesn't have a current gen console.
No, I
Fred
don't.
still needs his current generation console.
Yeah, we all need a game that we could play.
Yeah, here's a game. It's called Dragon Ball Needs to End. You know,
No, it doesn't.
I'm grateful that we got another series that lasted for like 3 years almost.
What, 3? What?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's been that long?
yeah, almost 3. Like episode wise alone, 127, and there's a lot of times where they'll take breaks. So total length, it's probably almost 3 years. But it's like it's great. I'm glad that we got those movies even before that. But now it's time to just let it end. We got like over 120 something episodes of a series that we cared about, and now that it's ending, it's like, yeah, it sucks, but hey, I'm glad that we got it. Who would have thought that we would have got it? Because I mean, until those movies, it was just like 20 years of like nothing. Well, not 20, but like a long time of like nothing other than just retelling the same story.
Mm-hmm.
Retelling the same story. Oh, what's Kai? Oh, it's just retelling the same story. What's all the Budokai games? Just retelling the same. Not a lot of things get that. Not a lot of things get that. Dragon Ball got it, and I'm glad that we got it. But I also don't want it to be here for like ever and ever, because
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What are you looking forward to?
Next season of My Hero Academia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Next season's One Punch Man.
Fuck One Punch Man.
Fuck you.
I feel like it's been way too long for One Punch Man.
Well, it's nothing
I feel
compared
like
to Attack on
it's
Titan.
been way too long. I don't know.
Attack on Titan, it was like
Yeah,
4
but Attack on
years
Titan-
since the first season.
Yeah, and then
So
they came
what?
out with the latest episode, and it was kind of shite.
So
And it kind of went too far off from the regular storyline, in my opinion.
wait, what are you talking about?
Attack on Titan.
What do you mean? It followed the manga, so how did it go off?
I know, but it's like, see, I haven't read the manga. But
All right, so how would you know? So how would you
Because-
fucking know?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the anime.
How can you say it went off when you haven't read the manga?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, how can you say that?
wait. Let him continue.
All right, continue. Dig your hole. Dig your hole. Here's a shovel.
Okay, so first, like, okay, Aaron and that one chick whose name I can't, Annie, they can turn into Titan. Now it's like, okay, so Bert and Bertold or whatever his name is, the other guy, now they can turn into Titan. They're like, okay, now they're the talking Titan. And now it's like, I feel like it's just taken a 180 from, why was it 180, but like, going
180
in
from
another
what?
direction from where I thought the show was gonna go.
Okay, and what was it
But
gonna
Fred-
go? Where was it gonna go?
But Fred. But how does it
Yeah,
divert
we're
from
gonna
the
figure it out.
actual
We're gonna find that
storyline?
out. We're gonna find that out. Where did you think it was gonna
When we
go?
come back
Ask
from
him the
these
questions
messages.
that I want to ask him.
Okay.
Fred, where did you think Attack on Titan was headed?
Well, because it's out as like they were gonna tap on, like Aaron being able to turn into Titan. They were gonna figure out, how can he do it? Why can he do it? They were gonna fight more Titans. They were gonna rebuild the wall. No Donald Trump message intended. I thought they were gonna reawake Annie.
They already have a wall.
Yeah, but they need a better wall. Keep all the
Fred.
Titans out.
Keep going. Keep going.
And I feel like eventually we were gonna find out who the I find out why the Armored Titan and why the Colossal Titan are the way they are as compared to the others, but I didn't think it'd go to where, a lot of people can turn into Titans, and we have a talking Titan that's like what that thing that look like Bigfoot, and it's like, I don't know, this is not the direction I thought they were gonna go.
Okay, so I don't get what.
But how does it deviate from the story? The actual
How does it
story.
deviate? They were hinting at this. They were hinting that Annie had companions at the end of season 1. That's why they were separating the cadets. That's why they're in that cabin with not their weapons, because they were under investigation. Because they knew that that there was traitors in that group. They hinted it in first season. So how did it go against it? Let me guess, you forgot.
Yeah, I did. I only saw the first season one time and I binged it.
But apparently you know what deviates, right?
What? Who is?
You apparently you saw it only one time, but you had so much master knowledge that you felt season 2 deviated from what the story was setting up.
Yeah.
And you never read the manga.
No.
So you don't get to have an opinion about where you think the story's heading. If it's deviating. It's not deviating. It's following it. All the stuff that you said you wanted to see, guess what, Fred? That's called building mystery. That's called we're gonna get there. And you have to wait for the ride. Otherwise, if you just get all the answers straight up, what's the point of telling a story? You want to know how Eren got his thing. You want to know about these titans, right? You're gonna know about it, just in time. But no, you want the answers now, right? Like, fuck reading a story. I guess I'll just read a wiki page. You want to read a wiki page. I want to see a story. All the questions.
I hate reading. That's why I don't like to watch.
I won't tell you which of the questions you asked got answered, but a lot of the questions that you want answered get answered. I'm sorry that it doesn't happen super fast. I'm sorry that you don't like stories that build up worlds and lore and character development, and you just want your answers now.
Jacqueline just sent a hand clap emoji.
You want your answers now? That just tells you how good of a story it is, because you're so interested that you want to know, and they're keeping you waiting.
Just waiting a little too long.
4 years.
That's why you read the manga. The whole anime is meant to sell manga, not the other way around. You know, you get your seasons, right?
Well, and I guess they did a poor job at advertisement, because I only wait for the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to know what happens next? Read the manga.
Yeah, I really want that Attack on Titan middle school manga.
No, it's called Attack on Titan Junior High, and it's great.
It's alright.
It's great. It's the best thing ever. I came 5 times. Fred, I'm gonna punch you so hard if you.
I watched like the first episode.
Fred, if you ever in your life say anything bad about Attack on Titan again without bringing up some hard facts, I will be very upset.
Or any anime. Oh, I guess not any anime, but
like,
it's a turn off, Fred. It's a turn off.
I'm not saying you can't have an opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm saying if you're gonna have an opinion that goes against the grain, i.e., a minority opinion, the least you can do is give sufficient evidence to why you believe that way. Because I want to know. And when you can't provide that evidence, it irritates me, because it's like, well, why do you feel that way? You don't even have a reason. So I gotta write out facts.
I wanna know.
I wanna know about these strangers like.
And I love Fred. I love you so much. I want to hug you and hold you and nurture you and breastfeed you and raise you and send you to college. Whoa. And then you're gonna be in college and you're gonna be majoring in science, and you're gonna get a bachelor's in music. And
I thought you were gonna say Scientology. I was just like, I did not raise my Fred to be fucking in Scientology.
And you're gonna get a cool honey, and you're gonna have yourself some great kids. And I'll be so proud of you. And
First
then
of all,
You have
Rico,
a very
I'm never
large
having
future
kids.
Fred.
one day, Fred, you're gonna be lying in your deathbed, and I'm gonna be sitting there holding your hand, and you're gonna look at me, and you're gonna say, "I didn't like Attack on Titan season 3." And I'm gonna snap your neck. I'm gonna snap your neck.
It'll probably be that long before we get season 3 anyway.
We're getting season 3 this year.
Oh.
Yeah. Why don't you bring some fucking facts if you're gonna make jokes? Did I
Oh,
just
I don't
tell you
know.
about this?
Rico, take a
So,
chill
Aaron,
pill,
what
man.
anime do you like?
I like
Call
ones
me
that
tits.
involves all the harems that I can watch.
All right, so like
My
that,
kids, my tits.
like the one that I told you about yesterday.
Yeah.
I can't bring up that word because John has put a ban on it.
Yeah.
One word.
Is it a hard ban or a soft ban?
It's a
not-
pretty soft ban, but even we can definitely talk, but I'm gonna give you a word of caution because Rico probably hasn't told you, but before he used to run like a hentai blog, and he eventually had to delete it because of all the creepy messages he started getting. So I advise being careful about the kind of people we want to attract to the Zheroes podcast.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, the way I look at it, as long as they buy
publicity.
Yeah.
the way I look at it, as long as they buy our products, I don't really care.
What's our product though?
Whenever we do have products.
Like meth.
But we don't have a product, right?
All right now.
Well,
Get
when
your
we do
meth
it, then
now.
let's get some products.
Someone sponsor us. Sponsor me.
Yes.
I want to be
Loose
someone's
Quick
spokesperson.
Senpai, notice us.
You know, the next Super Bowl commercial that Pepsi does, and I say Pepsi specifically because I feel like Pepsi needs the harder argument. I'm gonna it's just gonna be me sitting down with someone that's holding a Coke, and I'm like, "Why do you like Coke?" I just do. Well, do you have any hard facts?
No, it'll be
No.
me with the Coke.
Pepsi.
No, it'd be like, why do you like Coke? Oh, I like Coke. Yeah, it's okay if you like Coke. If you're into sodas that have bland taste and taste like everything else out there.
Look at this crisp. I crack open the can. Clean. Pepsi. All right. I start reading off and I just be great, Like I just want to be an aggressive, fucking passive aggressive spokesperson.
Passive aggressive spokesperson. There you go.
Like it's like I'm gonna be the spokesperson for BK, and it's like someone's having McDonald's. I'm like, okay, but like why though? Okay, I mean look at that burger. It's small. It's inferior. Now check out this bad boy. It's a Whopper. It's great. It got flame broiled patties on a sesame seed bun. McDonald's so cheap they can't even afford seeds. Fuck them. You're stupid if you like them.
There you go.
You just smack it out of their hand. You're doing it wrong.
No. Oh, dude. I'm glad you mentioned this. So yesterday I was at work, right?
Yeah.
And there was another dishwasher. His name's Jeremy, and he grabbed a biscuit and he was like biting onto it, and I looked at him and I was like, if you took another fucking bite out of that biscuit while we have like a bajillion dishes to wash, I'm gonna smack it out of your hand, and I don't care if I hit your fingers. And he just looked at me like, and he slowly bit into it, and I just wound up like I fucking charged up like fucking like a Street Fighter move. Pah! And like I smacked it so hard that the biscuit, it was kind of like a little bit stale, but like it hit the wall so hard that it just broke into like 3 pieces. Like, pah! But it was just like this huge wind up, like it wasn't quick. It was just like 3, 2, 1. Pah!
Huh?
And I was like, I told you I was gonna smack the fucking biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't believe me.
Lesson learned.
Oh, I love smacking things out of people's hands. John, next time I see you, can you hold something so I can smack it out of your hand?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
That way we could take a picture, make a video, and then sell merch.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but it's just, I just get really passionate about things I like and things I hate. I just love them. And then I love to hate certain things, like, John, what's like the biggest, here's a question for you. What's like the biggest thing you've ever seen me get passionate about to where you're just like, whoa?
I don't know. You talk about a lot of stuff.
You want to talk about how I called you up the other day just to tell you about the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer?
Yeah. You did that. I think there's a lot of stuff you were yelling about when the Mercy changes hit.
Oh,
There's
man.
just a lot of
How
stuff.
bad have they been? How bad have they been?
Like they changed her ult completely,
I
and
haven't.
her
Like, what is it now?
well, it was res. She res. Remember how you could res people within a certain area? And then it changed to
Yeah.
like Valkyrie
Yeah.
to where Mercy basically she can fly,
Oh.
and she shoots people
Oh yeah,
within
yeah. I remember that.
I think a better rate of fire, and I think
Oh, yes,
resing became
she doesn't have a cooldown.
yeah,
Right, so
her main ability.
here's the full thing, right?
Yeah.
Here's the information that matters. She used to be able to res 5 people instantly. That was her ult. Then they changed it to where they wanted to make her more
Yeah.
offensive instead of defensive all the time. So then she had Valkyrie, which gave her increased rate of fire, and she was able to chain stream, meaning instead of you only being able to one person, you could like heal 3 people at the same time with your beam, or more. And her res was just a regular ability that had a 30-second recharge. So you could use it anytime you want, and it would be instant. You walk up to a person, boom, you're revived, and then you have to wait 30 seconds. But when you go into your Valkyrie, it would automatically reset the cooldown. So it'd go to like, boom, you can use it again. So a lot of people were doing a strategy of, like, I have my ult, like 3 of my teammates are dead. I'm going to res one right now, ultimate, boom, res another one.
And then,
and just fly around.
Yeah, okay. I remember that.
And then they changed it
So
to
when
where
I
they
stopped
said,
playing,
no, that's not done. No, there's more. That wasn't good enough for Jeff. Jeff said, I need to hurt the Mercy mains even more. So what he does is he makes it to where now it's not instant. Now there's like a 5-second animation.
Oh yeah, it's like a fucking 1 second. Or yeah.
No, 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds. And
is it 5 seconds?
Okay, it's more like 3.5 seconds. But it's long, and it's way too long, and it's so hard to do it because to res someone, you have to be right in front of them. You can't do it from a distance like how before you can like res people within an area. Like you have to like be like right, pretty much right where they died. So if they died in the middle of a firefight, you have to go in the middle of that firefight to res them. And you're not invincible when you do the animation, so they can shoot you while you're doing the animation, and you can't cancel the animation. So, that was the thing. But if you went Valkyrie, you could still recharge, you could still rev people instantly. So, it was like, oh, okay, that's cool then. But then Jeff's like, no. You gotta hurt even more.
What else they do?
So now they made it to where Valkyrie lasts less. And remember how I said if you went Valkyrie, it would automatically recharge the res, the 1 res you get? That's gone now. So even if you go Valkyrie, it doesn't recharge the cooldown, so you still have to wait 30 seconds. So now Mercy used to be the most picked hero, has now dropped to shit tier, to where if you pick Mercy, it's like you're picking Hanzo on attack. No one wants you to be Mercy. But they gave her a cool skin, though.
That's just. I don't care about the skins. I want my Mercy back.
No, it's just I wanted to sound like the guy from Ant-Man. Like, I gotta keep the van, though. Like, look, it's like But she
You took
looks
everything
cute,
else,
bro.
but you took away my mercy.
Hmm.
It's not the same.
It's not the
It's not
same.
the same.
That's
That's
what
when I stopped playing Overwatch is when they had they did the delayed time on the Mercy revive when she was in Valkyrie. Or no, not when she's in Valkyrie. When going around and they like took the revive time to like the 3 seconds, and they added that new healer Moria or whatever.
Hmm.
Moria's cool though.
I hated it. I hated it so much. I was like, get this fucking ugly bitch out of here. I want my mercy.
But Moria
It
can
didn't
do a
work though.
Kamehameha wave.
It never
Hmm.
worked.
And people
Moria
are
can do a
scared of
That's
her.
Kamehameha
fair.
wave.
She could do that.
That's great.
And also Moria,
Mercy can still res. That's all I care about.
Mhm.
it's just we're never gonna get that mercy back. It's just you gotta accept it. Like how Super is ending, we have to accept it. This is the podcast of accept.
No.
Like I didn't want Naruto to end, but I mean it ended.
Well, I mean, technically it didn't.
Yeah, it did. Naruto Shippuden
No,
ended.
for Naruto is not a part of Naruto.
Naruto
Naruto
Shippuden
is
is
not
over.
a part of
There's not.
Naruto.
There's not a chap. It's over. Like what are you trying to get at?
Like, I feel like to me, it's still Naruto. It just revolves
Okay.
around another character.
Naruto Shippuden is over.
Then it's not Naruto.
What are you getting at?
That it's still continuous.
No, it's okay. So they're still making new Naruto Shippuden episodes. Let me see them. Where
No,
are
I
they?
mean, it's like, for example,
That's what he's saying. For there's no more Naruto Shippuden episodes.
There's no more Naruto Shippuden
This is a
episodes.
downhill
It's
battle.
over.
Or uphill battle.
okay, I give up.
Give up.
Yeah, there's no use in.
I mean, it's no, Fred. What he's saying is that there's no more Naruto Shippuden being made. Therefore, Naruto Shippuden is over.
Now it's Boruto.
Yeah, he's right.
I didn't want Naruto's story to end, but it ended. Now Naruto's just a side character. And he's reduced to just being tired all the time and miserable and hating his job. And I can relate to him more now. And he has a son that has no appreciation of his father.
Yeah.
And he's a piece of shit. He's my little brother. He's a piece of shit that plays on his fucking Game Boy. And I hate him. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate Boruto. I don't care that he's gonna eventually have that character change. All right?
Oh, he's going through it right now.
I don't care. Because you know why? Boruto's been around for like what, like almost a year? It's like
Yeah, almost. No,
Wow.
yeah, close to a year.
Like-
We're on episode 44. So yeah, almost a year.
it's like no, that's not how long it should take. Because what's the point? We knew he was gonna be there. I just don't. I gave up Boruto. I tried. I can't. John, do you watch Boruto?
No.
Did you try?
Well, I
I
haven't.
never tried.
I tried.
I never tried.
It's just not cool. I would have preferred a spinoff about Konohamaru becoming a badass Jonin instead of fucking Boruto. Fuck him. He dies. Hope he dies.
Mm.
John,
What's up?
I'm just
Yeah.
sad, man. I wanted Boruto to be good.
Yeah.
Like Boruto's
Oh
story,
shit!
it moves
Oh,
that
no.
it deserves to be good.
I mean, it's good. It's just what you would
It's
call
not
it's just
good.
slow.
It's
It
not
is.
good.
Well, I mean, for me, it is.
Yeah, but you like Garlic Jr. So what's your opinion?
Well, you like traps.
Yeah, because I'm bisexual.
Wait, what?
So like, what does it even matter?
Nani?
Oh, I never knew.
Everyone knows. Well, everyone that actually talks to me. John knows.
Oh, I never knew.
I mean, you couldn't. I mean, Fred, you couldn't get that from the fact that he likes traps.
I mean,
What?
Aaron doesn't even really know me, and I bet Aaron figured it pretty quickly.
You like traps?
What?
Right? this sudden revelation.
I thought you were just sending me those to
It's like
piss
we
me off.
never knew this entire time.
John. Wait a minute. What if I just dropped that? Like, well, I'm bisexual, and John, you just hear John. What? Like,
What?
you
But
mean
no,
that
for real
time
though, I really never knew.
you never asked?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fred, I've been talking about traps religiously for like a while now. You didn't. You just think like, oh, I guess he just likes animated penises.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I like to go like Junior Saga, I like Boruto, which, a lot of people don't like. And then, you like Traps, which is, something that I don't necessarily think a lot of people like.
A lot of
But,
people like.
I'm not going to
A
judge.
lot of people like them.
It's
There are
the big thing out there for me.
There are
So.
Facebook pages dedicated to traps.
Oh.
There are Tumblrs and Reddit posts dedicated to traps.
There's Tumblr and Reddit posts dedicated to anything.
Except Garlic Jr.
There probably is one that's dedicated to how much Garlic Jr. arc sucks.
Fred, listen. Let me tell you the difference between telling a slow-paced story that's good and one that's bad. You want to know a slow-paced story that's really good and interesting because all the characters are really good and well-written and developed? One Piece. All right?
Yeah.
One Piece moves.
Yeah.
One Piece moves at a snail's pace. I love One Piece, but it takes literal years before anything huge happens. There's a lot of cool moments, but I'm talking about like huge, like, okay, shit's gonna change now. It takes years, you know? But it's the reason why it's so popular is because there's so many characters, each of which are have very unique personalities that bounce off each other really well. Boruto just has a lot of generic brand characters of previous characters that we already knew. It's like someone said, I can't afford Shikamaru, so I want to get the Great Value brand. Or here's Shikadai. You know, it's like I can't afford Rock Lee, so I'm gonna get this Hill Country Fair brand Metal Lee. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
Is that his name, Metal Lee?
yeah, it's stupid. But fucking, I guess what I'm saying is they're just poor imitations of characters that we already know. So it's like, if you're gonna give me the same except it's shittier, why not just continue with the thing that was already great?
I see what you mean.
And it's too slow, you know, because it's like there's like a lot of nothing, you know. Like, I don't mind slice of life moments, but not when you have more slice of life moments than actual interesting like action for that's supposed to be a shonen anime that has for a shonen anime it took them like what, like 10 12 episodes before they got to like the first actual fight. That's it's kind of little, it's a little something, it's a little bullshit.
I gotcha. So, you guys see the Deadpool trailer?
No, I mean, yes, but I didn't care about it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It was epic.
Why?
It was nice, yeah.
Why was it epic, Fred?
I like the snap jab at Justice League Superman's mustache.
Oh.
Fred, why
I
was
thought
it
that
I
was
love the Toy
hilarious. I
Story.
was just like,
I love the Toy Story references.
Is that why it was epic?
That's one of them, and then like at the end where Cable uses the word "fuck" as a noun, and Deadpool's all like, "Oh, that's just lazy writing."
Do you know who Cable is?
No.
He's cool. You'll
Who
like
is
him.
he?
Cable
You'll
is
like him.
cool.
You'll like him. He's the perfect balance for Deadpool, which is why they always put him together, like in the comics and in games and in a lot of shit. You know, he's cool. Aaron, you can't fall asleep. Wake up.
I'm not asleep.
I heard you yawn.
Because I did not get a lot of sleep last night.
Oh yes, me and you both.
Wow, what did you two do?
Well, we did the BS adventures, and then after that, I finished rendering and editing the video that I'm putting on my channel, which is how I do my coloring process.
Nice.
Because you
And
said you wanted something like that, and I thought, why not? Why not?
Awesome.
And I didn't get much sleep because after the BS adventures, I stayed up and watched a lot of hentai for the plot. And then I had to get up
Of
at like
course.
5 or 6 in the morning to do a bunch of errands.
Whoa, leave me out of this.
No, errands.
Did you finish those errands?
That's disgusting.
But
Can't believe you would
Deadpool
do me like
2,
that.
Deadpool 2, you know, it's a movie, and it's probably gonna do really well.
I'd
And
hope.
I hope it's
people,
better than the first one.
well, why would anyone not hope so?
I hope.
Because it's like I can see
anything, I
people
hope
not
it's-
want it. Aaron, continue.
Did Fred die? No, you go.
No, because it's like I can see people not expecting it to be better than the first one. That's why.
Why would people want something to fail?
Well, because it's like I can see
I
people
wanted
like going
Justice
into this
League to
movie
fail.
expecting to having a good time and enjoying themselves, but not expecting it to have the same feeling as they did the first one.
Then why would they waste money to go see it if they have a feeling it's not going to be as good? Why not just rewatch the first one?
Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm out of I don't know what to say now. Sorry.
No. I'm curious about your mentality. It intrigues me because I've never heard of this.
Oh, well, because it's like like the Deadpool test footage, right? Like we wanted a Deadpool movie for a while, then we saw the test footage, and then everyone was all hyped for it, and then like the actual trailer came out, and then it was like, it's like yes, finally a rated R superhero movie that's like just rated R, and it's finally a Deadpool movie, and then like we went to see the movie, and like I don't know about y'all, but like my expectations were really high for this movie, and like this movie went way over my expectations, and then it's friggin' when I heard about a sequel, I'm all like, yes, there's gonna be a sequel. I don't expect it to be as good as the first. I mean, no, I mean, what I mean is, I mean, what I'm saying is, I don't expect the sequel to blow my mind as much as the first movie did, just because of the backstory of the first movie. That's why.
What is
Okay,
the backstory?
they
The
released,
backstory that
but
the studio didn't want to make it.
the studio did want to make it. That's why there's test footage.
No, but like they weren't going to. They were just gonna pretty much scrap the test footage, but scrap the project. But somebody leaked the test footage.
Yeah, I wonder who.
They
Wow.
did it on purpose, right?
Yeah,
It was
that's called marketing.
them.
It's called marketing, Fred. They did it on purpose to build the hype.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
They were the ones that released the test footage. It was just like, here's this. whoops, hopefully no one sees this.
Fred, let me tell
And
you.
then
Let me tell
that's
you.
what helped greenlight the movie.
Let me tell you something about Hollywood. They don't let nothing go to waste. They're not gonna invest millions of dollars for test footage and then scrap it. Even if it's shit, they will release it to get something out of it. Because there's a lot of movies that get shelved. Shelved. Like what I mean by shelved is like there's a lot of movies that will be completely filmed and then shelved because they're like, well, this probably won't make shit. And then they'll wait for like a dead time where there's not really anything out, like nothing important. Like, hey, let's just release it out here. You know. So you would have got your Deadpool anyway. Just be grateful it was good. But my question for you is, you said, I hope it's better than the first one. And I'm like, well, yeah. Who wouldn't want it to be better? And you said some people are probably not wanting it to be better than the first one. I'm like, well, why wouldn't they want it to be better? That's what I'm asking you.
But not that it's like, hold on. Not that, some people don't want it to be. It's just that some people won't expect it to have, the same. They won't expect to get the same amazement out of the second one as they did the first one, just because some people are like me, where they believed what I just said, or could they perceived it to be that way.
So
Like what I said about the test footage.
you don't think it's going to be better than the first one?
No.
But you realize that a lot of second movies are better than the first one because the first one lays the groundwork and the second one could just kick the ball running.
And there are a lot of movies where the sequel just failed.
I'm talking about superhero movies, except for Iron Man 2 and Thor 2 and Captain America 2. No, I'm kidding about that one.
Wait, Captain America 2 was awesome.
That's what I just said. I said I was kidding about that one.
What about Spider-Man 2?
Well, it's the best one.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is the best one. Unless you're talking about Amazing Spider-Man 2, then
That is the worst one.
no.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the
Yeah.
Batman Robin of the Spider-Man series as a whole.
I mean, then there's Blade 2.
Well, all of the Blade movies suck.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, then there was, Batman Returns. Wait, no, Batman Returns was pretty good. Never mind.
Batman Returns sucks.
No. They're all very... Fred, those are critically shitty movies that were so shitty they're good, kind of. Or people just like to make fun of them.
You got Danny DeVito to play the Penguin. You knew you weren't really
Weren't really what?
trying.
I don't know what
I
you're
can't
talking
hear you,
about.
what?
They cast a perfect person in the perfect role.
If you're gonna cast Danny DeVito to play a Batman villain, clearly you're not trying to be the best Batman movie ever.
Okay, then who would you want to play the Penguin?
Well, they already got a really good Penguin, and I didn't forget the actor's name, but it's the guy from Gotham.
The skinny dude?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh my gosh, that guy.
He's a great Penguin, because the Penguin doesn't need to be deformed. The Penguin just needs to be a little bit unhinged with a little man complex, because that's what the Penguin is, He has a little man complex.
'Cause I'm not crazy, maybe just a little bit.
Let's
I
see,
swear to God, I
Robin
wanna hear your
Taylor. That's
phone,
his name,
Fred.
Robin Taylor.
I want to throw your phone halfway across the room.
Sorry.
Yeah, Fred, we can hear your phone vibrating every time it goes off.
How do you
I'm
get so
sorry.
many messages this late at night?
Right?
Like, you
let
getting
me see
booty
if I can
calls or
fix
what?
this. Hold on.
Ooh, Fred.
What did you say?
Fred's getting booty calls.
They're not booty calls.
Yeah, they
Then
are.
what are they?
Some people I know.
Hookers.
No.
Do they give you booty?
And do they call you?
No, it's
Fred,
what?
do they give you booty? Do they give you
No.
booty?
No.
I like booty.
Huh. all kinds of
John,
booty.
John, what do you hope to get out of Deadpool 2?
I don't know. Just no clear. Just an idea of where the movies are going. Whether this is gonna be an isolated thing or they're gonna try and expand on any Deadpool tie-ins.
Well, I'm pretty confident that they're gonna keep it its own isolated things because you can't throw a rated R character in a PG-13 franchise because
Yeah, that's gonna be very difficult to
then
pull
it won't be
off.
fun. Because Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool can make a cameo in like the new X-Men movie, but it won't be the Deadpool anymore, and he'll probably make a joke saying, "I'm not allowed to say bad words for this one," stuff like that. It's like, oh well, I mean, I guess, I mean, I would have just preferred Deadpool 3, but sure. Now, what would be
I
cool
mean,
is if they just bring X-Men into Deadpool movies.
Hugh Jackman back to reprise.
No, fuck. Okay, Hugh Jackman.
I would like to see a. No, I'm
Like,
not. No.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman is a gorgeous man, and he has aged very well.
He has
He's
a
tired
beautiful
of
voice.
Wolverine. I'm
I
tired of
would've
people
just-
wanting him to be Wolverine.
He has a beautiful voice.
I know. He has a beautiful voice too.
He
He sings
does.
beautifully. But it would have been nice. All I'm saying is it would have been nice to have seen a performance with the jacked man and Ryan Reynolds together, and in a good rendition of Deadpool.
You didn't like
Before
X-Men?
the whole Wolverine. Did I like X-Men? No, it was shitty. It was horrible.
Yeah, in a franchise that has more bad movies than good ones. Fred, I'm gonna put your phone up my ass.
oh, it's still right. Oh, I turned the vibration off.
Fred, we can hear it. How can you not hear it?
Do,
I
do,
can
do,
hear it,
do.
and I'm like, oh,
Pew,
like
pew, pew,
I can
pew,
barely
pew,
feel it.
an hour
pew.
away from you.
John, why did you laugh?
Because it's air horns.
Huh?
Because of the air horns.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone, dude.
John has air horns today.
Dude, here's why I think
Oh,
Deadpool
man.
2. This is why I think Deadpool 2 will surpass Deadpool 1 because it has the same team, right? And Ryan Reynolds loves
Uh-huh.
Deadpool. And the thing about Deadpool was it was a risky project. So they did a lot of balls to the walls humor, right? But they still had to be
Yeah.
careful. They still have to be careful because it's its first of its kind. Now that it's accepted, the limits are off, essentially. So they're probably gonna do a lot more crazy stuff, a lot more off the wall shit. It's gonna be one of those cases where the sequel of this comedy is way better than the first one. Like 22 Jump Street's better than 21 Jump Street. And that's hard.
But
It's hard to make,
Yeah,
it's hard to make comedy sequels because most of them revolve around telling the same jokes except making them funnier, and a lot of times they don't work. But when you get the right team to do it, it works. And I think this is a good team because Ryan Reynolds loves Deadpool and he knows him inside and out. Like if you want to know how Deadpool 2 is going to succeed, they were able to sell Deadpool 2 this whole time without even showing you what anything about Deadpool 2 was about. Like that Bob Ross thing, people fucking love that shit. And it's a trailer for Deadpool 2. Like it's teasing Deadpool 2 without telling you anything about it. It's just Ryan Reynolds dicking around. And you love it.
what you gotta love about Ryan Reynolds and his character as Deadpool.
It's great. The only thing I don't like is like now people just won't shut up about Deadpool because people never shut it up about him in the first place. It's making me like,
Yeah, that's fair.
it's not like annoyed. It's more like, how can I say this the right way? It's like
the right way.
Deadpool was already a really popular character, and now he's becoming super popular.
It's like
To the point-
inflated. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He's inflated to where now it's like, okay, now there was already a lot of Deadpool. Now there's a lot of Deadpool. Like, and it's like, okay, there's other heroes that I want to get into the spotlight. Like, I don't need Deadpool making
Ooh,
cameos.
there's
And
the
like,
new Venom trailer.
Yeah.
what
Oh,
Venom?
the Venom trailer. There's a
What
Venom
Venom?
trailer.
What
For
Venom?
Venom, the
There's no
character.
Venom.
The Spider-Man character.
No, but there's no Venom in the trailer.
Yeah, there
You
is.
can have a Venom trailer and not even show a little bit of Venom. It's stupid. That's probably one of the whoever put that trailer together just lost their job
Hmm?
because the trailer.
I hadn't seen it yet.
Let me save you the time. I have no idea what the hell the trailer even told me.
Yeah.
Same. I don't even.
It's
either.
just the guy from Mad Max being brooding, and then explosions and him riding a motorcycle, and then he's in a hospital screaming.
The person who made the Slenderman trailer made this one because they're both telling me nothing about what it's trying to tell me. Like, you saw the Slenderman trailer, it told you nothing. And I imagine that,
Yeah,
but with Venom, it tells you nothing. You don't even get to see Venom.
I
Like,
see the Golden Gate Bridge.
like nothing. Fuck. Like, I know it's a teaser, right? So they probably wouldn't even show the full Venom anyway. But you can at least show like a silhouette, like maybe him like in the shadows, so you can only see like his hand or something. No, it's just show Tom fucking Hardy freaking the fuck out.
Okay. Yeah. But speaking of trailers, like I finally saw Thor Ragnarok. Did you have all of us seen it?
No,
Yeah,
you
I
see
saw
you see the
like
symbiote,
5
which is
minutes
nice.
ago.
But yeah, basically, yeah, the trailers actually do something to the movie. Well, they make a change to where something in the movie happens, but it's not featured in the trailer because it happens to the character. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, when he loses his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
how like in the trailer, Hela catches the hammer, and it's like in a dark world. But then in the movie, it's like in fucking New Zealand.
Mhm. But like it's pretty tricky because even in the Guardians one where they're like I think they released footage of Thor with the Guardians, he still had his eye.
Maybe he got it back.
After we got
A
his
lot
eye
of
back.
moving around.
I think it's a pretty good tactic to throw people off.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's great.
If they would have hidden Spider-Man in the Avengers movie, that would have been nice.
Mm.
Who's moving around everywhere?
What's moving around?
Probably Fred because
Who's
he's
moving around? So,
Wait, you guys can
Fred.
hear everything?
Fred.
yes, Fred.
I can hear everything. I can hear your bowels.
Oh,
Fred, you're
sorry about that.
you're on a podcast. What are you doing? You're doing chores or something?
No, I'm moving around.
Moving around what?
I got
I
up
can
and went to
fucking
get some
tell.
more tea.
Fred, you're not allowed to move. Sit down in a chair, restrain yourself. Tie belts around your arms and your legs. You're fined, restrained, and you'll get water through a hamster water tube. And I'll give you MREs to eat for the rest of your life. You're a prisoner of war now.
What's an MRE?
Just Google it. I'm not your fucking dictionary. I'm kidding. It's a meal ready to eat. They're just
It's basically military food.
Yeah, it's ration blocks. I mean, you. Hey, guess what, Fred? In Attack on Titan season 2, you get to see them eat them. Hans gives Armin and Mikasa MREs, and he tells them, "You guys should eat up," and they start eating it very dramatically.
I kind of remember. I'm not really sure.
Oh well, I mean, it probably deviated from the story, so
Yeah, that's true.
Bringing it back.
Jesus Christ.
Everything comes full circle with me.
Actually, Rico on this one.
Oh, dude, you can buy MREs on Amazon.
Yes. What did you think they were like illegal or something? Like.
Oh no, I just wanted to piss off Aaron by mentioning Amazon.
Fred. You can buy
Why would
Amazon
it piss me off?
Walmart. Like,
Because Amazon pisses you off.
Aaron,
I mean,
you're gonna order
I
it, and
guess.
Aaron's gonna package it. It's gonna be on this conveyor belt. MRE's gonna pop up, and he's gonna fucking spit in it and hope it's yours.
Pretty much, yep. That's what's gonna be going on.
Here's one thing I never understood though, Fred.
What?
Why do you hate Wiss's English voice?
Why what?
Why do you hate Wiss's
Does
English?
it pander to the gay community?
Besides that,
Because I don't like Wiz's English
Sorry, I had to
voice just
call back to
because,
episode 1.
he sounds like he doesn't want to be there.
but what do you mean? He just sounds chill.
He
Yeah,
sounds
but like
normal
in
to me.
Japanese, he sounds all cheery and happy all the time, and like in English, he just sounds like, I really don't want to voice this character. Why am I even here?
But I don't get it because they sound the same.
Yeah, so there's no enthusiasm behind the performance.
Wiss gives
Yes,
a lot
that.
of enthusiasm. I don't get it. Like I don't get what you're saying. Wiss is like probably the best new character.
I can kind of see it. Like, I'm not agreeing with him 100%, but like almost everything the Japanese we says is like with a moan, so he sounds like he's really into it.
Or he's turned on.
Yeah,
Well, that's how Japanese gay people sound.
but like the American Whis or the English Whis is like he's very like abrupt and proper, and
Yes, and he sounds
he's a very matter of fact, and then he becomes flamboyant only when he's happy.
Yes, like Japanese weed. Japanese weed isn't flamboyant all the time. This whole tournament, he's just been super like.
Yeah,
fine.
but like the stress that he has in his voice when he's talking most of the time is like moanish.
No.
Yeah, it's like he's moaning like it's coming from the back of his throat and then coming out.
Like he's gurgling something.
Oh, what more authentic do you need? They got a gay guy to voice a gay character. I don't understand.
No, if he was just actually sounded like he was moaning in English, then that would be great.
Oh, Lord Beerus, give me your dick. Give me that barbed penis.
You can destroy my ass.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh, Kaiba boy. Here we go. Listen. Yugi. Now listen.
What? Are you gay?
I will
Maybe.
never.
It sure might be.
I will never forgive Fred for dissing the voice actor that does Whis. Because he does a good job.
Forgive me for dissing CM Punk.
I don't. What the fuck does that even do with anything?
So you're saying
Did
you
CM
forgive
Punk
me
in Dragon
from
Ball Z or something? Did I miss something? Hold on, let me look.
because like back in high school I dissed CM Punk.
Let's see. Is
And he
CM
said,
Punk
"I will never
involved in
forgive you."
Dragon Ball Super? Let's see. Does CM Punk have anything to do with this conversation? Let's see here. It just says here that Garlic Jr. sucks. And that Fred hates gay people. One of these things is true. Which is it, Fred? Is it Garlic Jr. sucks or that you hate gay people? Which one's true?
Oh, Junior sucks.
Yeah. It does. I'm sorry, you don't deserve that. But listen. I would defend Wiss's voice actor to the ground, Fred. Because I like his voice, because he sounds very chill, and I think that's perfect for the character. For a localization, it's perfect.
It's localization.
It's called localization. It's called artistic freedom.
Yeah, Fred. Like,
I got paid for it either way.
like, here's one thing that, like, the main thing is, because when it comes to Super, like, Why can't you say you don't like Sean Shenmue's Goku because he doesn't sound super high pitched like in the Japanese dub?
Oh god, that's the most annoying part. I hate the Japanese voice actor for Goku.
Hey, she's a nice lady.
She is a nice lady.
She could be a nice lady. I just don't like her voice acting.
I'm just saying that Fred's complaint about the English voice is it's not like the Japanese voice. Neither is Goku, but you don't complain about Goku. You see, it's like you're just picking favorites at this point.
I'm not.
So you have a problem with Goku's English voice?
Oh, I mean, Sean Jamal, when he voices Goku, he sounds like, like
He doesn't sound like the Japanese?
he sounds like he wants to be there.
No, he doesn't.
Excited to be there.
No, he's not.
Sounds like he's really
And to
tired.
you, he doesn't.
Sounds like he's tired of people telling him what to do. And also he hates, he probably hates Goku Black now, and he's just going to keep changing the voice every episode to fuck with people.
I'd do it.
Oh, yeah, I'd do it. Why don't...
People are assholes. They deserve it.
You know what I
Give him like a
about?
cowboy voice.
Howdy, I'm Goku.
Oh no, my trucker hat.
Well,
No, my trucker hat.
Goku Black's gonna come down with like the cowhide pants and the and the long tall hat, like the Doug Dimmadome size hat. This shut up, Fred. This world ain't big enough for two Gokus. Raw.
I own this world now, and I say no more mortals.
We don't take kindly to mortals around these parts.
You better start producing 2 of everything, because from now on, half your shit is mine.
Oh,
What is that from?
I didn't know we were talking about fucking Walking Dead, Fred. When did that happen?
No, your voices made me think of Negan, that's why.
Negan doesn't sound like a cowboy.
How? Anything
We're talking about cowboys.
Remind you of Rick Grimes.
Fred, you could have yeah. Why didn't you just say something about Rick Grimes? He's more of a cowboy than Negan.
Your voices to me sounded more like Negan than
We were
they
talking
Rick.
about cowboys. God, I love Fred. It may not look.
Talking about cowboy, but it's just Negan came to mind when I heard your voices.
Okay, but why didn't you just say something cowboy related?
So I didn't know you guys were talking about cowboy. I thought you guys were just randomly making southern accents.
I didn't know Negan talks like this. Hey guys, I'm Negan.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
That's what I was doing.
What do you mean it's a little too much? Like a little too much what?
Too much sass. Hello?
Carl. The Walkers.
Coral.
Yeah, anybody
Like Fred.
anybody excited for the next season?
You mean the rest of the season? You ready for the season to come?
Season is still like
It's still the same
I'm
season.
ready for the season to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on its like little break or whatever.
Yeah. It's still the same season. They just took a mid-season break. And no, because
As they do.
I gave up on Walking Dead. I'll watch it
wanna-
again. I'll watch it again when they kill Negan because I'm tired of Negan and his overacting. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I love
I'd rather
Jeffrey Dean
enjoy it.
Morgan, but I hate him as acting as Negan because
Oh my god.
it's funny because he's a good actor, but he sucks acting in The Walking Dead. I don't get why. I don't get it. It's just he's bad.
I just like the way he leans.
Did you ever see the Rampage trailer?
Yeah, did The Rock
yeah,
make like a movie like wearing the same costume in the same set?
Okay, whatever. In the Rampage trailer, he leans to dodge a chair, and I thought that was the funniest shit ever. And like, John, you saw that, right? Because I think I told you about it.
I didn't see it.
But like in the trailer, he's just like, like the gorilla thing breaks free, and it like throws a chair, and you see like just Jeffrey D. Morgan just lean. He doesn't like duck out of the way. He leans to dodge the chair. And I'm like, really? Like, I don't think anyone told you to lean as Negan. I think that's just you. Like I imagine the director of Walking Dead is like, is he leaning again? Like, just come on, dude. Like, we're burning daylight. We gotta get this wrapped up. You mean to tell
It's
me
like
you did?
it's like the Tommy was out like they had to go like over and over and over, and like that's the best they could get it. Like they wanted to get all the leans out. Like he was doing like 7 per shot, and they got it down to like 2.
Like I want someone to get like a yardstick and prop it up behind him, dude. Like, 'cause he's off balance. He's top heavy, dude. Like he can't stand up straight, dude. Like, god damn it, we gotta lean him against the wall. Holy shit.
Dad, I've never seen Jeffrey Dean Morgan in anything.
Okay, cool. Watch the Rampage trailer. But
I didn't see the Rampage trailer.
then you seen him in something. And you saw Batman vs Superman, right? He was in there too.
It's like this. When I first saw The Rock and I noticed how he's wearing the same costume he was wearing in Jumanji, really like went above my head because I'm all like, same costume from the Jumanji movie. And then when they're like, in the 4th year, I'm like, is he really on the same set as Jumanji? Like, did he make 2 movies at the same time with the same set?
Okay. What does that have to do with Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Saying that's why Jeffrey Dean Morgan went over my head and I didn't notice him.
But I'm saying he was also in Batman vs Superman.
I didn't notice till like weeks later when I saw a meme go up on Facebook.
But you said you've never seen him in anything else, and I was just trying to prove you wrong.
For The Walking Dead.
I'm just saying.
Before I saw him in Batman v Superman, prior to The Walking Dead, I never seen anything with Jeffrey Dean Morgan in it.
But you didn't specify that. You just said I've never seen him in
Before The Walking Dead, and he was in The Walking Dead before Batman v Superman.
Fred, do you want me to give you a hug? Fred, do you need a hug?
I think Fred might be scared of you now that he's learned about bisexual.
Yeah, you should give me a hug. It'll help appeal to the gay audience. Where'd he go?
Still here.
Now here's one thing though. Here's one thing that I hate about Negan. Like at first I liked Negan, right? Because I thought, oh, okay, this is different, right? But then I got tired of Negan because everything became, well, what do we have here? Someone has touched my shit. Like, it got to the point where me and John would have like, what the fuck fell? Fred, is that you? Hello? Is anyone here?
Yes. Are you here?
I'm here. I just heard like a lot of noise and then silence.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Thought someone got hurt. Thought someone fell because I just heard like a lot of banging.
Well then, you sound like you're listening to the right thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, who's peeing?
I'm making myself coffee because I'm so tired right now.
But Negan, you know, he's just remember John. We just make jokes all the time because he always had to question everything anyone did.
Mhm.
Like we got to the point where like Negan would be like, you know, it's funny. My wife looked at you earlier, and now my gun's missing. I think
He-
you did something.
like he's stretching. He's making like stretches because he doesn't trust anything.
you know, it's
Connecting two
funny.
dots.
You asked me how I was doing right after Darrow escaped. It's almost like you knew something. Like we just because that's how everything is. And everything's always like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me? Like I'm like, shut up. Like, one of the scenes that I always like, I roll my eyes with the most Negan. And it's like it was around the time where I was like, I give up with this guy. Is when he was just like, you know why you can't kill Rick? Because you don't got the guts. And then, oh, look at that.
And then he stabs the guy.
I never been so wrong in my whole life. You do got guts. I'm like, are you serious right now? Rick, I made you
Super
spaghetti.
thrill.
I made you spaghetti, Rick. Somebody touch my spaghetti. God damn it.
Elaine's back. Somebody don't touch my spaghetti.
No, it's. I'm telling you though, like,
Son of a
if I ever meet
bitch.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I'm gonna give him like a giant like wooden like board. And I'm gonna tell him just prop yourself up with this, like, please. God damn it. He's a Tommy Wiseau of The Walking Dead. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Rick.
I did not.
I want big guns. Damn it. You're tearing me apart, Rick. I just want Tommy Wiseau in The Walking Dead now. I wanted to replace the character, but no one acknowledges it. Like instead of them killing off Carl, he just becomes Carl. Dad, I did not die. This is bullshit. I did not die. Like, God damn it. Oh, you know, like, you'll get people upset if they just replace Norman Reedus with Tommy Wiseau.
I don't think that would go over very well.
This is bullshit. Where's my crossbow? Oh my god. Hey, so real quick, this is a question for you, Fred. This is my question of the day for you. What do you hope we get from Black Panther? Is he there?
I gotta think about that
I
one.
don't know. Fred, are you there?
I
Get
think
like a better movie than all Marvel movies before it.
why?
I don't know. From it. And for it,
Expect from it, but you want it to be better than anything we've ever seen. So, just to clarify, you don't want it to be good. You don't want it to be great. You want it to be the best Marvel movie.
It's the best day ever.
You know, I want
I mean,
to go see the movie tomorrow, but then they screwed it up, so I don't know if I'm gonna go see it.
See what?
What do you mean?
There's this Facebook page. It's called Alamo City Movie Reviews, I think. But basically, it's like they have a similar format to us. They just review movies, right, on YouTube. So they had this contest. They are like, all the average stuff, like, comment, subscribe, you know. And I did it, and I won tickets to go see Black Panther tomorrow, which is I guess an advanced screening because it's not officially out yet. But you know they messaged me. They said would message me at 4, and they sent me a link at 4, and then I looked at the message like 6 minutes later, and then I clicked the link, and they said, "Oh, sorry, all the tickets are gone." Like, how can all the tickets be gone when like you picked a certain amount of winners, and if there was a limit on how many tickets they could take, people should be able to get all the tickets. Like, I should be able to get mine. But
Yeah.
I guess something was broken or something, or somebody within the first 4 minutes took all the tickets and left everyone else with none. So
Well, I
kind of
mean,
sucks.
Don't you just hate people?
Yeah.
this year's like a life. And you know what? I hope Black Panther bomb.
Oh, Big Bad Alexis isn't here. She'd like rip you a new one.
No, I hope it's shit. Not because I want it to be shit, but because I would just love to see the chaos that would happen because of it. I'm like, I just want, like, I just want it. I would love to just see the internet explode, hatred,
And watch the world burn.
fury. Like, one thing about that new Star Wars movie is that I just love seeing people up in arms, like fucking destroying people's buttholes on the internet of rage, and I'll be like, that would be awesome. But it's probably gonna be pretty good. But I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a movie, and they have a formula, and it's gonna go the same way every other Marvel movie goes, as far as how the story progresses. So that's the only thing I think people should keep in perspective, because they're really hyping this up, like self-hyping. The producers aren't like overhyping this. The fans are, because they're just like, we want Black Panther. We want a serious, mainstay like black superhero. Spawn doesn't count.
Why not?
Spawn doesn't count. And
Give me a good reason why Spawn doesn't count.
Spawn doesn't count
I
because
mean, he's just an old.
Spawn doesn't count because he's only black for 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's black and then burnt. He's black and then they burn the skin off, so you can't tell he's black anymore. He's just charred.
Yeah, that's just like a cop out almost. Blade doesn't count because Blade started becoming super silly, and it didn't take itself seriously. Like, are you out your goddamn mind? Like, what the hell is that? When did Wesley Snipes decide to be Chris Tucker? But Black Panther, it's like, like, it deserves to be great. But at the end of the day, it's just another Marvel movie. So it's gonna follow those same tropes, and you'll know them when you see them, because they always them. Doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. I'm just saying, I don't think it's gonna really do anything else to really differentiate itself, other than now we're following this guy.
What the hell was that?
It was a noise.
Runes? John, are you watching porn on the podcast again?
No.
No.
I can't stop laughing from yesterday. John pops in on the chat. Whoa, what is this?
The only thing that I like the
You
most about
just
Black Panther is that I am gonna go pick up Kendrick Lamar's Black Panther album.
I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar, so
I fucks with Kendrick Lamar and I fucks with Logic. You know.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar is like one of the few modern rappers that they actually sound good.
Oh man, it's all about Post Malone.
It's all about Cardi B.
It's all about Little Dicky.
it's all about bacon.
The yacht.
Yachi. Oh no, Yachi's nothing but a jerk off making weird noises.
And what's wrong with that? It's great.
It's a little pump.
Fred.
I
you
think
have
that sounds
Fred,
great.
Fred. Before you, I don't want to shut you down, but I want to shut you down. All right. Do you like Jack Black?
There.
I'm still here, Fred. Fred. Do you like Jack Black?
What?
Silence.
Do you like Jack Black?
Is he getting out every time?
And do I like who?
Fred?
Jack Black.
Jack Black. Jack. Okay. What does he do in pretty much every song of his when he sings? What does Jack Black do in pretty much every song of his?
Really cutting out.
All right, that's been the podcast.
You're cutting out.
Wow.
You're a slut. Can everyone else hear me fine?
Yeah.
It's
His
just Fred.
connection.
I think it's just Fred.
Mm.
I think it's Fred's connection. Fred, your connection sucks.
You're not actually cutting out. Like it's me.
Fix your connection. It's you, Fred. It's all you.
That's great.
I just
Alright, well, I was gonna prove him a point, but then
it's just I don't get it. Like, why does he like Jack Black or doesn't he? We'll never know.
I'm trying to say yes, I do like
I
Jack
know he
Black.
likes. There you go. He's back. So wait, you like Jack Black, and what?
Oh.
God damn it, Fred. What does Jack Black do in pretty much every single song of his? Nothing. Just cutting out. You're a slut. That's all you'll ever be is a slut.
Can you hear me?
Basically, yes.
I can hear you. Can
Asshole.
you hear me? So I believe he's tooling with. I am General Hux.
Basically,
That's what's going
basically what I'm saying, Fred, is Jack Black. All he does is make random noises in his fucking music that aren't real words at all.
Or he just makes a bunch of random noises.
Tribute.
I'm going back to
Literally,
my
he
phone.
breaks down and just goes. Literally, just nothing.
Oh! Ah! Ow.
That point exactly.
Well, I'm guessing I'm Fred. I'm just happy because he hurt himself.
Yeah, it's it's
Is
2
Fred
hours.
alive? Do we need to call Life Alert? It's 2 hours already?
Yeah.
Fred's fallen and he can't get up, guys.
I think we need to call Life Alert for Fred. Oh, he's gone.
I'll send him an Uber and
I think he-
Wait,
Fred?
did he leave?
Fred? No, he's back now.
Okay.
Fred, are you okay?
Yeah, I was sitting at the edge of my bed, and then like when I'm trying to reach to grab my phone, I fell out because I'm on the edge, and I hit my knee on the metal part.
But do you like Jack Black?
Yeah, Jack Black's awesome.
He likes Jack. Alright, so all he does is makes noise in his songs.
Which songs?
Jesus Christ, Fred.
Oh my god!
Almost every single song.
Name one.
Tribute.
Hold on, I gotta look
Fred.
up the lyrics for that.
You don't have
Okay,
to.
Aaron,
I'll literally go down where he goes. It literally breaks down and just does gigi.
You sound like Bob.
Aaron, that's called scatting.
It's random gibberish,
Well,
right?
it's random gibberish, Fred, and it sounds
No,
like an
have you
inappropriate
heard
thing that I would
any?
look up.
Have you heard any? Have you heard any of Lil music?
No, I don't listen to rap.
Yeah, so then
The
you
point
can
he's trying to
compare
make
Jack
Fred, is
Black
like
to
you
Lil
complain
Yachty if
that
you haven't.
it makes noise instead of lyrics, and he's saying that Jack Black does it too.
Black
I'm not
is doing
hating on
scatting.
Jack Black because Fred, it's the same shit.
So what's
How
your
is it
little
different?
random noises? It's still gibberish, right?
It's like scatting is
No,
jazz
no,
vocal.
not scatting.
What?
No, it's gibberish.
That's what Jack Black does.
It's gibberish. It's not words.
That's Fred. They're not words, Fred. You could give it a name. Just because something's different and you give it a name doesn't mean it's yeah. Just because you give it a name just doesn't mean it's different.
All right. Like, Fred, you're what's the saying? It's like the pot calling the kettle black or something. The fuck is that?
Yeah.
John probably knows the
It's the
saying.
pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. Like, it's still the same shit. Doesn't matter if it has a fancy name. Like, the point that you're saying.
If he's making go.
Did I hear a female voice?
Fred, I'm dying on the inside because I don't understand why you're so hard-headed. You're so hard-headed and you can't understand what we're saying. And it's just almost eating me. Like, I just feel like I should just give up.
I mean,
we should all know when to give up.
Because it's like I don't get like why you can't see the point that Aaron's trying to make of your complaint is, oh, he doesn't even rap, he just says random noises, and he's giving you a comparison for someone that you like that also does the same thing. And you're saying, well, that's scat. It doesn't matter. It's like, well, that's mumble rap. It doesn't matter. It's a style of music. You're defining it as random gibberish. They could both be defined as that. Just because one has a different name than the other doesn't change the fact that if you were to define it, it would be like random noises that follow a rhythmic pattern. But you're like, no, it's not, because it's called this. That's like me saying, oh, a sirloin steak is not the same as and a ribeye steak are not the same meat, because one's called a ribeye, the other one's called a sirloin. They're not from the same cow. Because one's called ribeye and one's called sirloin. They have nothing in common. They have nothing in common. That's how you sound right now, Fred. That's how you sound.
Well, what's the difference between ribeye and sirloin anyway?
I'm not making jokes.
No, I'm not making jokes. I'm being serious. What's the difference between them?
Stop making jokes, Fred.
I'm not making jokes. I'm being serious. What's the difference between ribeye and sirloin?
That's not the conversation we're having. That was just an example.
Yeah, but what's the difference between them?
Fred, we're not changing the subject.
I know we're staying on the subject. But I'm asking you what's the difference between them. Now, I told you the difference between what Black does and what Lil Yachty does Tell me what's the difference between ribeye and sirloin.
They're a different cut of meat. Okay, wow.
Why does that have to be so important?
Like, sirloin's a leaner cut.
I need to know. I'm gonna be going to fucking
All right.
Texas Roadhouse soon, and I need to know.
Like, Fred, are you satisfied?
Sure.
Like, you wanted to know so bad. It was really important, right?
Kinda.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, they're both beef. Like how we're beefing right now. I'm gonna beef you. Beef you so hard you're gonna turn into chicken. Now listen. The point
Fred,
I'm making is.
Do you like chicken, Fred?
Chicken, Fred?
Yeah.
The point I'm making.
You like chicken, Fred?
The point I'm making, Fred, is like you're trying to describe the difference. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter because they're still the same thing. Okay, but you can't seem to understand that, and I'm confused as to why can't you admit that Jack Black does random gibberish in his songs, and rappers do it too. But when rappers do it, it's automatically shit because those aren't lyrics.
Because I'll admit, I used to be the same way or I thought rap was because when they would like my brother to rap and some of the rappers would just say like stupid shit, the like sounding like guns were like gah, grrr, gah, grrr. I'm just like, what the fuck is he saying? Yeah. But in the end, I listen to Jack Black and he does the same shit, so I can't judge.
And then you got fucking Freak on a Leash Corn. Like, it's just a thing.
Yeah, I love that song.
And then fucking Disturbed. Like, fucking type that out. Like, type that shit out. Ooh. It's gibberish. It just sounds cool. Like listening to it.
Where are you?
Or what is it? I think it's like it's Stupefy, where he's just like, my head. The fuck are you saying?
I think so.
Gibberish. Let's do an example. J-pop. A lot of people love it. Guarantee you, none of them know what the fuck it is. People in America. Pretty sure they don't know any fucking word.
People that listen, don't.
But to
don't
them, it sounds like gibberish. But they listen to it because it sounds catchy, and they like the rhythm and the music, because that's all music it has to be. It's just something that entertains you. It doesn't have to be defined by words. Everything's an instrument. You of all people should understand that. Just because you may not like it because it sounds like random gibberish doesn't mean you could put it down. Unless it's Garlic Jr., then you could put that down. Fred, I hate to tell you this, but Iggy Azalea is the best rapper ever.
Okay, why?
Oh, I thought it was Nicki Minaj.
No, actually, I take it back. Cardi B is the best rapper ever.
Why you say that?
It's all about what's his name, Morgan Freeman. Didn't you see that Mountain Dew commercial?
Peter Dinklage is the best rapper ever.
I mean, they kind of were just lip syncing, but whatever.
No, that was him.
No,
Didn't
that
you
was
see?
Fred.
He opened his mouth and the words came out. It was him.
Fred.
Jesus.
Come on, Fred.
Fred, I think you need to learn sarcasm sometimes.
Yeah,
What's
I do.
that?
I don't really know sarcasm.
I think I had a sarcasm once. Oh my god. Fucking troll movie. They literally say that. I don't know if anyone else knows. They say that in the Troll movie.
Ooh.
It's like, it's sarcasm. Oh, I think I had a sarcasm. And so I'm just like, no, don't reference these.
No.
Just no.
No. All right. John.
All right.
John.
How long have we been on?
We have been on for 2 hours and 9 minutes.
10 minutes.
John.
Yeah.
Do you like music?
I don't know. I like future funk.
What's wrong with current?
Future funk. What's wrong with what's future funk?
It's great music where they take old 80s music, especially Japanese music, and they remix it. They add a lot of they slow down the tempo. So you'll hear a woman singing, but it sounds like a really deep voice singing a really nice song. Yeah,
Now,
I'll give you some examples in the chat soon.
now
Tomorrow.
what about Cardi B though?
Who?
Cardi B.
I have no idea who this person is.
Cardi B.
What are
She's
they?
a rapper, John.
Are they new?
Fred loves Cardi B.
Are they
No, I
new?
don't.
Was Cardi B a
Yes.
thing in 2016?
She's Alex.
Yeah, she was attained in 2016 and 17.
Hmm.
She was on a Super Bowl commercial. She's Alexa.
Hmm.
Wait, I gotta look that up.
I'm not familiar with this
But
artist's
Fred
work,
loves,
but you know, you can't know everything. So
all you have to know is that Fred loves Cardi B.
you know,
I don't.
That's all you have to know. Fred loves Cardi B.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Fred doesn't think women could be good rappers.
Oh no, they can be. Like
He just hates
MC
all
Light
of
was
them.
great. Huh?
I forgot. Fred loves Nicki Minaj.
No, I don't like Nicki Minaj either.
No, you love Nicki Minaj and
No, I
Iggy
don't.
Azalea.
No.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, eh, I don't know, cause it's like I've heard or the one to put on 98.5 the beat. I never like try to research any songs that are,
okay. From what you heard, why don't you like Cardi B?
I
I just
just
don't.
don't.
Damn.
I just don't hear anything to make me say, "Oh, I gotta research this person and listen to songs for
Fred,
reasons other than the
it's
fact
over.
what."
Like I got what I wanted. I got what I needed.
I don't.
You bet.
Fred makes fun of or thinks he's too good for 98.5 The Beat, and he has the same attitude that people have about his favorite radio station. Like I tagged him in a meme about that radio station with Nard, and people were making fun of the playlist, like word for word. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna play this song right after this song. Stay tuned, 30 minutes. We're gonna give out tickets for this show. All right. Well, here's this one song."
God damn it, dude. Who else does Fred like?
Half your leg. Eminem.
No.
Right now, I'm listening to a lot of Luke Combs.
Who?
Luke Combs, he's a country singer.
Who?
He made that song, "Man, I want $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a ton." It's country Rico. It's
Who?
good music. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, I understand it. You'd have to like it. I understand how people could like.
Dima's so fucking hard.
I understand how people could like shitty country music,
Sorry.
but it's just I don't like how country music has to sound like that.
Like, one thing I noticed is that, like, some of the modern country artists don't look at all how I picture them in my head.
You're picturing what people that are like older, white fucking hair.
You know, I picture
What's
guys
that?
to look like Luke Bryan or Blake Shelton,
Who?
other country artists that are modern.
Okay,
Like Luke Combs. This is a ginger Mexican dude. Like,
okay,
I was not expecting that.
cool. But I was asking, what rappers do you like?
As far as new or like in general?
Here we go again. The question is, what rappers do you like?
Let's see. Eminem, Snoop
Answer the
Dogg.
question. Answer the question.
I just said Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Ludacris, The Game, Kendrick, J. Cole, Dr. Dre, NWA, Tupac, Biggie. Let's see who else.
Are you
I only like two
forgetting?
rappers.
Are you forgetting your boy DMX?
My boy who?
DMX.
Ooh, yeah. DMX, Fred.
The guy
Where
that
the hood, where the hood, where the hood.
I'm up in here. Yeah, besides like 2 or 3 songs, I heard much from DMX besides 2 or 3 songs, so I couldn't really say DMX. But like from what I've heard, he sounds pretty good.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood.
Where the hood at? Nigga, where the hood at?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
What the fuck?
DMX did a
Where
cover
did
of
that come
Rudolph the
from?
Red-Nosed Reindeer. Aaron, you didn't know that?
Not Fred.
No.
Yeah, he made a cover of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So, yeah.
Now tell me, why do you not like Logic?
I've only heard one song.
Okay, but why don't you like
Or
Logic?
Black Delicious.
Well, I mean, I've only
It's
heard one
illogical.
song, which, you know, kind of gave me the idea for a song raising awareness about a big issue. But, you know, I haven't actually went and listened to more songs by him.
Okay, but why?
Because he wasn't. Because. Let me get the right word for this. Because I have a list of artists that, you know, that I listen to. Let me get the word again. When I get recommendations for someone to listen to, or I hear someone new, like I hear a song by somebody that interests me, I add them to a list of people who are like, you know, next time I check out another artist, you know, this is the next person on the list. Logic is on the list. I just haven't got to Logic yet.
Okay, what's taking up your time? Because, like, you know, just do it right now. You know, end the podcast. Go listen to Logic.
Who's the next person on the list?
Cardi.
Right now, Luke Combs and John Party are who I'm listening to right now. The next one is The Grateful Dead.
And then it's Megan Trainor, and then it's Cardi B, and then it's Nicki Minaj again. And
I mean, I do have a few Nicki songs downloaded just because, but you know, yeah.
Let me guess, Anaconda?
I only have Anaconda on there for like one line. That's the thing. Just like Miley Cyrus's "We Can't Stop," I only listen to that song for one line. So.
Fred.
What?
You love Lana Del Rey.
Who?
Exactly. You love Lana Del Rey.
Who's Lana Del Rey?
You love her.
I used to have to listen to Lana Del Rey all the time.
You love her, Fred. You love her more than you love Iggy Azalea. You love Iggy Azalea a lot. You tattooed her face on your butt.
That's an image?
So, like, John, who is your favorite current artist?
Current artists.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm his favorite artist.
True.
That is not the same ring to it. Shut up. That's better.
Oh. Shut up, it doesn't work very well. I've tried.
Okay, so the one Cardi B song that I've heard, I just found the name of it, Bodak Yellow.
Okay. Now, anyway, back to John, who I was talking to. What is your favorite current artist?
I don't know.
Like, who do you like to listen to? Who do you dabble in? Who do you diddle? Who do you finger? Who do you poke at? Who do you, edge with? Who do you slide in? Like, who do you fuck with?
It's whom.
John, I'm gonna.
It's Hoomst, John.
Whomstiv.
It's Hoomst.
Whomst?
It's Whomstiv.
Is that the name of the guy? Or what?
It's Hoomst.
Is that the name of the guy you listen to, or what?
See, I don't listen to rap, so.
No, I'm not talking about rap. I'm saying like in general. Like, I wonder if Johnny listens to anything.
I take that back. Take that back. Listen a little bit. Just a wee bit. It's a hard night life for us. Come on, John, sing a song, yeah.
I mean, come on, John. Who do you listen?
I don't know. I just listen to SoundCloud
Like,
stuff. Wait. I've been listening to Twice. Twice is good.
Who?
Twice.
Who's that?
Who?
Twice.
Who do you listen to twice?
Twice.
3 times?
Twice.
1 time.
Not 3 times, but thrice.
Twice.
God damn it, dude.
Twice.
I do like me some Eminem.
Yes.
I really am. I thought you were more of a Skittles guy, Rico.
No. See, like when I go outside and I smoke a cigarette, I always listen to Stan from Eminem because it makes me feel as depressed as I be.
Rico, I didn't know you smoke.
Wow, Fred, what a great friend you are. You don't know anything about
Well, I mean, I don't hang out with you that much, so.
Wait a minute. Aaron, didn't we talk about smoking like literally yesterday? BS podcast?
Yeah.
We did, right? Because I asked you.
That's what we're calling it. Yeah, we've talked about smoking before multiple times.
But I know for sure we just talked about it yesterday when Fred was there, right? Because, yeah. And we did do it.
Fred was
right?
blacked out.
Yeah, we did it like last week too, because I remember John was also there.
Bitch.
I was saying the adventure about Taco Bell or something like that.
Oh, I wasn't there last week, so.
Yeah.
You know, listen to the podcast.
No, I didn't.
I don't think Fred listens to the podcast. Son of a fucking slut. I love Bethesda. Fred, your fucking phone, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to shove it up my ass because I'm going to have more of a good time with it than he is. No kidding. That was a joke. But Fred, you know, it's just, you never want to hang out, Fred. Let's air out our dirty laundry on the podcast. Why do you hate me?
I don't. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't hate you, but I fucking hate you.
I don't hate you, Rico. I'm just, you're never available.
I'm always available.
No, you're not.
He's always available to you, Fred. He spreads his legs for you.
No, but I'm always available. You just never ask. I mean, I talk to John every single day.
I would like to go to a convention.
Like, John, is there a day where I don't conversate with you?
Yeah.
Okay, besides when you piss me off.
Yeah.
Okay, when? There
Those
was one
days.
time where, for whatever reason, I don't remember, but I didn't message John for like half a year or
Yeah.
something, right?
Uh-huh.
Or was it longer?
It was about that time, I think.
And then out of nowhere, I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I don't know why. I think I was just like, I didn't even think about it. I was just like, I don't know. It's not like I hated him. There's one day I was like, I haven't texted John in like forever. Hey, John, what's up? And he's like, oh, hey, what's going? I could have been dead and he wouldn't have known.
Hmm.
My friend, you like never even asked to like, hang out. It's like, why? That's let's go on an adventure.
He wants to touch tips.
No. No.
I mean, why not?
No. Because he's too busy working on that. Ooh.
Working on the what?
That too. Uber, Fred. Uber.
Uber.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bill's gotta get paid.
I wish I was still in San Antonio. It'd be nice to hang out with everyone.
Hmm.
Well, I mean,
We're in San Antonio too.
I can't wait to move to New York.
Dude, you're going to New York?
You're
Yeah.
leaving us?
Moving to New York.
Awesome.
Let me guess. That's also something you didn't know.
No, I was gonna
Can't
say,
wait to get all those messages about how shitty New York is.
Oh yeah. And Fred, I bet you didn't know this, but like I have a new girlfriend.
What?
I said I have a new girlfriend.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, her name's Astolfo.
Her name is what?
Astolfo.
I'm gonna wait. I'm just waiting. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'll wait. See how long it takes.
I feel like I feel like I'm pulling my leg.
I got a new girlfriend named Astolfo.
But does he really think he's pulling his leg? We'll never know. We must only wait. We can only wait.
Fred, I
Silence and
could have
silence.
sworn I've sent you pictures of her.
No, you didn't.
Aaron, didn't I send you?
You never sent me anything.
We'll find out. Oh yeah, I saw John. Don't worry. I think everyone saw plenty of her / him.
Her. My girlfriend.
Her. I mean, yeah, her. Her.
Rico, all you sent were hentai girls.
I sent a picture of Astolfo, like at least.
You haven't.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, resend it then.
Okay.
No, Fred. Little does he know.
I got some.
Little does he know.
I just got.
I feel like this is a hentai. I feel like this is a trap or a lolly, one of the two.
Little
Yes,
does
I was
Fred know
right.
he
A
just
hentai
fucked
girl.
up.
Fred, I always talk
Yeah.
about Astolfo.
Yeah, a lolly.
Oh, Astolfo is an
That
adult.
would be is a trap.
Oh, still. Oh, I didn't know. I couldn't tell.
We're going to educate you, but we're going to restrict ourselves today. Maybe we can make a video about the differences.
Rico, why are you sending the same picture multiple times?
You can keep looking at her cute balls. So that way, I want this image burned in your head. so that way you never forget who Astolfo is ever again.
I'm probably gonna forget by next week.
Now when you look at this chat, and that's when John shows up. What's going on here? Like, I had to check in on you guys.
That was the best part.
We had a cameo by John.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's recap today's podcast.
Hopefully he'll be on the next. Hopefully he'll be on the next BX Adventures.
Here, let's recap this podcast. We all like the new Super, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, besides me, because I didn't see it.
Fred discovered that I was bi, even though I've been bi for like 6, 7, almost 8 years. I don't even remember. But Fred just discovered it, apparently. Aaron hates Amazon, and he loves balsamic vinaigrette.
Actually, it's pretty tasty. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tasty. It's good shit.
John has banned me from saying the L word. I don't know if it's for
Soft
all.
ban. It's a soft ban. It could be lifted.
It's not. Like,
well, I'm not bringing it up on my own volition.
The last time I mentioned it, when John told me not to mention it no more, he deleted me on everything and blocked me for like a day.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, John
And the
the
last
Savage.
words I heard from him were, "I'm very disappointed in my bro," and then silence.
Wait for what?
So, what else do we discuss? I mean, Deadpool 2, we have expectations. Apparently, Fred doesn't want it to be good. Let's see.
Oh no, I want it to be good. I just didn't expect
Moving
it to
on.
be...
Let's see. Fred loves Cardi B. We'd established that. I'm speaking for you, peasant.
You don't speak for me.
Well, you don't have a voice.
Oh
Just
no,
happened.
I have a voice.
What?
Oh no, I have a voice.
What? I can't hear you.
You're just speaking all the time.
I can't hear you. What?
I said I have a voice. You're just
You're cutting
speaking all
out.
the time.
I don't think
Can
he
you hear
gets
me
it.
now?
I don't think he gets what I was doing.
No, I don't.
But
I don't think he gets. I don't think he gets it because it happens so often that it's very hard to tell if it's a joke or not.
that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
We discovered that he loves it. All right. And we discovered that he hates Jack Black. We discovered that John likes...
No, I like Jack Black.
He likes Future 80 music thing or whatever it was called. We discovered I had a new girlfriend. I think we should have a drunk podcast next week.
I'm down with you, Rico.
What?
And John, if you can get a hold of anything.
What's up? Sorry. What's up?
John?
I didn't hear you. What was up?
John, Rico is saying we should have a drunk podcast next week.
You guys should definitely do that.
We can make it a BS Adventures Part 2.
Yeah.
The Drunken Adventures.
Drunken Adventures. There you go. We need one of those.
That
But,
sounds good.
I'm game.
Oh, I am over. I'm pre-gaming right now. I'm gonna pre-game for next week.
He's getting ready for the main event.
I'm gonna pre-game for next podcast by drinking heavily every day until the podcast. Day of the podcast gets there, I'm in a hospital. Like, oops. But just to sum it up, I mean, this is a good podcast. We learned that Fred hates Attack on Titan. He's not looking forward to season 3 of My Hero Academia. And he hates Tommy as a Power Ranger. think Tommy's the worst Power Ranger ever?
Hey, no. Tommy is the best Power Ranger ever. And another thing, he was better at the White Ranger than he was at the Green Ranger.
No, Tommy was best as the Green Ranger.
Fuck you, Rico, I'm right. No, I'm not going to let you have this one. I'm right, you're wrong. Shut up. Good night, everyone.
No, Dragon Zord was the best Zord.
It was pretty
Why
cool.
Tiger Zord?
And because he summoned it with a flute. You know? How cool was that?
I mean, it's cool. But, like, you know.
Look, I don't care.
He had a talking sword.
Like, his color coordination is better as green.
See,
because he has the green and gold, and it just looks cool.
You see, I didn't watch the Power Rangers a whole lot. I grew up as a Mexican.
So?
I watched the Mexican Power Rangers.
Which were?
The Beetleborgs.
The Beetleborgs. Yeah, John knows. The Beetleborgs. That's what I watched growing up. Big bad Beetleborgs.
I've never seen Beetleborgs.
All right, congratulations, Fred. But Tommy,
because you weren't uncultured swine.
Fred, how can you claim that you're a Power Rangers fan if you diss the original group?
I'm not dissing the original group. I'm just saying white was better than green.
But that's not what I want. I want green.
Racist.
Fred's upset because I want to be the Green Ranger, but he wants to be the White Ranger, but we can't because they're the same person. But I want to be the Green Ranger more than he wants to be the White Ranger.
You're not green, Rico. You're not the green guy.
I'm the Green Ranger. Okay.
No.
I am the guy that you met that was cool, but then became slowly evil and then became cool again. That's me.
No, that seems more like Aaron than it does you. At least from my perspective.
Fred, how often? Fred?
No.
Fred, every podcast you message me like as if like you're an abused housewife. I'm evil. Let me be the Green Ranger.
As long as I can be white, you can be green.
No, you can't.
There is a universe where they both coexist.
No, we're not.
And Power Ranger Dino Thunder, they both coexisted.
Zen-Osama, boom, it's erased. Boom, now you're stuck in this universe and you can't have it. I'm treating this like we're in kindergarten and I made the rules and I'm playing pretend.
But you don't make the rules. I make the rules around here, motherfucker.
Say that shit to my face in person.
No, you don't.
Do you have the balls to say that shit to my face?
Rules.
You?
Do I have the ball to do what?
Do you have the balls to come see me face to face and say that again?
Yes, I do.
So next time I see you, you're gonna say that same shit to me in my face?
Yeah, what time are you available tomorrow?
And when I deck you in the balls and then knee you in the face, you're not gonna complain?
I'm probably not going to be in the podcast anymore, but yeah, I probably won't complain.
All right. But why wouldn't you be in the podcast, though? We got to talk about it this week.
Because I won't want to be in the podcast anymore.
But we got to talk about...
I won't want to talk to you anymore. I won't want to, like, see you anymore, stuff like that.
But Fred... Can you tell me why?
Because I didn't think you would actually go through with it.
But you egged me on.
Yeah, but I thought you'd be like, oh, you actually showed up. I didn't actually... It's like, I think you don't actually think that I would.
No, I know you would. I just don't think that you would think I would think that you would think so.
You think?
All right. That's been the... I think I'm done. I can't even think anymore. I'm too tired.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm tired of shit.
I'm tired of shit. The only thing I learned today is that I just found more reasons to wonder how does Fred live his life by hating things that I love. Like he hates the Green Ranger. How can you hate the Green Ranger?
I don't hate the Green Ranger. I'm just saying the White Ranger was better than the Green Ranger.
Well, the White Ranger doesn't have a dragon sword.
Yeah, well, the Green Ranger didn't have a talking sword.
Okay. So, like, is that the standards we're going with?
Not only that, but like the Dragon Zord doesn't combine with the Megazord.
I know, that's how badass it was. It was already big enough to fight on its own.
Yeah, but even then, it wasn't strong enough to stand on its own. Later in the series.
Yeah, neither was Vegeta, but people still love him, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, that's the podcast. John, please kill it.
Yeah. See you guys.
Peace out, guys.